Hello, hello, hello. I'm just stirring my coffee. How are you on this Monday morning? I'm actually very excited. I was so cold. That's why I've got this on, because it is 13 degrees Celsius high, but it hasn't reached that high, which is 54 Fahrenheit. So it's 50, just below 50. So it's cold. Hello, Linda. And hello, Kath's Eye Catchers, Catherine. You know what I thought? I actually want to check out your channel because I know from Reggie's live streams that she says you sell goodies. So I want to go and check it out. So, and Debbie Perea, hello. How good to see you. How was your weekend? Oh, thank you, Debbie. Mwah. I'm so appreciated. I was a little bit nervous today, you know, because Saturday I parked in the lounge. I said to Jessica, we are going to watch, you know, live stream after live stream. So let's park in the lounge, watch everybody on the big screen. We are going to crochet. Let me just finish stirring this coffee so it doesn't make a noise. I was so frozen just before now because this is half an hour after I give my neighbor quickly lunch, and I was telling him, eat so long, I've got to put my face on quick. And hello, Hannah. Hannah, I just want to tell you, thank you so much. I think it was you. Was it you who told me about Tina? And she went live on Friday. And I went to watch the replay. I actually watched it this morning because for me it's lunchtime. I watched it this morning, and she is launching the Amma Cal, which is like we say Oma. She says Amma, which is like grandmother Cal. And I looked at it and I thought, oh, so daunting. It looks so daunting. But you know, it's like everything. It looks so daunting. You just need to start somewhere. But it looked a bit overwhelming. Hi, Ashla. Ek hoop het gaan goed met jou. Today was my son's first day at school. Ooh, you're proud. My child's first day at school, I was a nervous wreck. A nervous wreck. I cried all the way home. That sounds terrible. But my child was at home. I was at home the first. Oh, she went to a little day school, 3 years. And then I thought, okay, she must get together with other kids. And she didn't understand that. So I watched through the little thing, the wall thing, how she was watching the gate where I disappeared out of, expecting me to appear again. Oh, it was terrible. Anyway, so everybody's saying, hello, hello. Looking wonderful today, sweetheart. Thank you. I'm so glad. Anyway, I felt so, you know what? I felt so guilty because I couldn't then, after we settled into the lounge on Saturday, visitors came, family came, and I'm like, ooh, I don't think I'm going to get to a live stream today, because here by us it's Saturday afternoon when the live streams start, and that's like the time when friends and family think they can visit. Now, how do you say, sorry, you can't visit me, you need to go because I want to watch a YouTube live stream? They don't understand that, and I understand that is what replay is there for. But it didn't stop me from feeling guilty. You know, just let's just say it like it is. Oh, you love this? This is I've got to actually, you don't need a tutorial for a granny square scarf, eh? But Carla Blackman's, this was done in memory of Carla Blackman's mama, who passed away and left her granny squares. And it inspired me to make this. And then I did it in memory of her. Oh, and so every time I wear it, I think of Carla and her mama. So everybody's saying hello to everybody. And is it good morning with everyone? It's good afternoon by me, 12:30 p.m. Just gone, 12:30 p.m. So for some of you, it's early. I do have an Etsy store. You have, yes. I will check it out. I will check it out. Pastel Dreams, good morning, sweetheart. How are you? So good to see you. It was me, it was you. I'm so grateful, really, that you tell me, because somehow I didn't get the notification. I don't think she put out a notification, because when I watched the replay, she was, can you hear me? First, it looks like a first live stream. And she said, you know, she's not very tech savvy, but she did a wonderful job. And she was so relaxed and well, relaxed, bubbly as always. And I really, you know, you come away from that live stream and you just want to grab the yarn and start crocheting. So that is fantastic. Renee, my sweetheart, how are you? So good to see you. You see, I got to know you guys all in this time of the year when in August, 20 August last year. August was exiting our winter. So if you watch some of my first videos, I was wearing the same kind of clothing. September, and then, but I only started live streaming in November. I think November, which was summer. So, but I used to watch your live streams and you were dressed up warm in winter clothing. So, yes. Hello, hello, hello. I'm just skipping past all the hellos. Hi, everyone, says Jessica. I have to do it. Ah, 3:30 a.m. Debbie. What are you saying, woman? 3:30 a.m. That is very, very... Debbie, just tell me where you are from. I want to write it down. I'm going to write it down. Debbie Perea. Monday, it's 3:30 a.m. Now that's very early because, I mean, for Granny D and them, it is, I think, 6:30 a.m. But 3:30 a.m. Wow. Oh, that's a beautiful scarf with a beautiful story. And Debbie is saying, hi, Jessica. So Jessica better say hi. Wow, Debbie, crazy. Yes, crazy. What are you working on, Jessica? Oh, you know what? Oh, okay. She'll be able to show you by the time this live stream ends. Because I said she must make a, do you call it a rabbit? A bunny, a bunny. Okay, thank you, a bunny. A bunny. And I said, you make the bunny, I'll dress the bunny. So, because she doesn't really enjoy the process of making something to wear for the bunny, but I enjoy that because I love playing with dolls, dressing dolls when I was a little girl and growing up. But Jessica has never been a dolls person. She loves animals. So, Arizona. Oh, but you know, in the USA, you have multiple time zones in one country, which is a bit crazy in itself, eh? So that is something else. So I want to show you, I posted on Facebook. Oh, there goes my hook. Anyway, I went, remember I said to you, I'm working a hole into my stash, not on a yarn band, working a hole in my stash. Kunane, yeah, you can say Kunane. Yes, Kunane is actually, but your IJ is for us a Y. Kunane is spot on. Julie Chaffee Masa, good morning. How are you, my sweetheart? How was your weekend? And there you go, Jessica. Hi, Debbie. And okay, so I want to show you. So what I did was for my next mosaic blanket, which is this also the Indiana. I believe in when you do something, not just do it once or twice, do it a few times so you can get a grip on it, you know, memorize it and do it well before you move on. Well, that's just me. So I have taken everything. I like using a container. You know I like it because I can see through it. I like to see through because I want to see things. I'm visual, but in a project bag, I can't really see it. So I took all my shades of cream. Can you see? Shades of cream. This is like a turquoise, creamy, duck egg blue, dark turquoise, and a neutral, natural, and a browny, muddy. And I've started, because that's the colors in my lounge. So I've started on that. Where are we? Where are we? Yes. Yes, it's hard to remember what time it is in another state. Yes, I know. It's like unbelievable. Kunane versus Kunane. Yes, it's Kunane versus Kunane. Exactly. Coffee brewing. Ooh, I've got 2 cups of coffee today. So there's my second cup waiting. And my first cup, to me, it's special because I'm having it with you, with my yarny friends. So it's always nice to have my coffee with you. You know, I keep it for when I have it with you. Coffee brewing, then it will be good. Oh, I can believe that. Yes, I put this in Nightbot to say a huge thank you to all who use my Amazon affiliate link. I know you're supporting so many people, but that one time in a month, one time in 2 months that you use my Amazon affiliate link really helps me with it's a tiny percentage. I mean, it's cents that you get as a kickback. So it's not even a full dollar, but I appreciate it. You know, it will eventually build up to something. So, and for those who watch my videos and comment, thank you, because you know I appreciate every comment. I wanted to say just thank you because, you know, I appreciate it. Oh, what fell? Let me just do this. Oh, it's my Cutex bottle. Hello, hello, hello. Silver Fox loves yarn. Happy Monday, Ursula, and everyone. How are you doing? How was your weekend? I hope it was not stressful. Yesterday, I took a break from eating, not from, from cooking, not from eating, from cooking lunch. So I phoned my neighbor and I said, because he comes here every day, 7 days a week. So I said, would you mind if I make you an omelette? Because I made it for him previously and he so enjoyed it. So I said, would you mind an omelette? No, he doesn't mind. He doesn't mind. You know, when he eats so little, I said half a pancake. So he doesn't mind. And then we went out to eat. So a burger they have at those of you in South Africa, I don't know if you know, but they have a special at Roku Mama, ROCOMAMA. I don't know if you have that anywhere else in the USA. Roku Mamas. Roku Mamas. Anyway, they have a special on their burgers, and it was just the most delicious. So, Reggie, how are you, my sweetheart? So good to see you. Did you see me wearing your? Oh, you did see, because you did drop the link for your Good Company shawl. You know what? Can you believe it? That I thought I'd used up all 4 balls. Was it 4 balls? And then we found another one. Ah, yes, she's indicating here. 4 balls of yarn for my Good Company shawl. And then I found another one. And I decided I'm not going to sit with 1 ball. I'm going to just add it on. I added on to my Good Company shawl. There you go. So I wore that the other day. So I thought I can't wear it today again. You know, let's give the people a break. But I love it. I loved making that. Working with a roving yarn. Ooh, fantastic. Oh, wait. Let me not fall behind. Hello, hello. Hello. Trudy. Hello, sweetheart. How are you? Hi, Ursula and Jessica in the corner. Yes. She's actually sitting on her bed. You know, this is the window, and then there's the table, and then there's the bed, and then there's the side table of the bed, or how do you say, bed cassie, and then another wall. So good to see you all here, says Reggie, and hi to everyone in the chat, says Trudy. Hello, Debbie. I only remember the East and West Coast times in the US. +9, +6, and +9 hours. Anything in between, I just guess. All I remember is Eastern time. I know exactly how far Eastern time is behind me. So I would always ask, if it's Central Standard Time, I would ask, how does that differ from Eastern? How are you behind or whatever? And then I would know. So I've got Eastern time, I've got down to a T. Courtesy of the Yarn Geek Ginger with her live streams, daily morning live streams when it happened last year. Hey, wasn't that a 2020 gift to us all? Hi, Linda. How are you? Good, I hope. Ooh, I mustn't start out like this. Kath, I stopped trying. If I really need to know, I ask Google. is the special. Yes, it is. It's been going for weeks, Trudy. 2 burgers with chips for 99 bucks. That's like real value. Well, 99 ZARs for those who don't know. Hi, Silver Fox, and good morning. It gives me such strong, full vibes. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I loved it when I saw it in your shop, and I loved making it. And I thought, oh, I've got nearly exactly that yarn. I have got to make it. So, my Good Company shawl. Reggie, you outdid yourself with the name of the shawl. Good Company shawl. It's just when I put it on, I feel like whoever's in my company is now in good company. So, you know, it's just speaking the positive. You love the colors of the shawl. I'm so glad, Debbie. I love it. How are things on the farm, Silver Fox? Oh, Silver Fox, tell us. Tell us. We want to hear. Love the colors of the Good Company shawl. Kath, spot on. I hope all is well with everyone. I tell you, this morning, before I got out of bed, and by the way, yesterday morning I got out of bed because I was looking at a clock that was wrong. It was 3 hours ahead. So I got out of bed, went to the next door room, got ready, everything, because I thought, oh my goodness, I slept a bit late. And got ready, looked at the clock, and I thought, no, it's like 8:30. And I'm like, this clock is wrong. Meantime, the other clock was wrong. So I take the clock off, put it next to my husband's bed. He comes to me later. He says to me, what's wrong with the clock? I said, I thought it was wrong, but actually it's right. The other clock is wrong. Anyway, added your picture of the finished shawl to the Etsy listing. Thank you. But I also went in there and did a review. Added my picture to the review. Eastern Standard Time is +6. It's the easiest, I think. +6 to you. Hey, Rosemary. Hello, sweetie. How are you? I'm so glad to see you. Hello, all. Rosemary here in bed with severe pain in my back. Oh, what did I do? Nothing, in fact. That can happen. That can happen to have back pain and you did not do something to put it out. Oh, man. Rose, I'm going to pray for your back. We pray for healing in your back. And Arizona doesn't ever go off daylight savings time, so we are off PST for half the year. Too many time zones. But you know, in South Africa, we don't change time zones at all. At all. So, but that doesn't mean that all the other people changing time zones does not influence us. It certainly does. So, Frenchie, hello, my sweetheart. How are you? What was your weekend like? How are you this morning? Everybody's saying hello. Well, hubby is always busy with the sheep. Ooh, that is good. When a clock in our house is out of battery and shows the same time for days, we have a silent battle to see who gives up first and changes the battery. No, I don't have a silent battle. I take it off the wall and put it next to my husband's bed. Clocks in the house is his responsibility. We have our different roles. Some things are your job and some things are my job. I'm not going to take on extra work. Unless I have really nothing to do, I don't mind helping you out. But now that must be confusing, Debbie. Yes, I tell you. Thinking of you, Rosemary, I've been there. Damn painful. Yes, it is really. Oh, I tell you. Sometimes it happens that I have a hip pain and I'm lying. Then I think, okay, well, let me lie on my back because, you know, what else to do? Or get up. Sometimes I just get up because it helps for me, but I understand. Oh. In the description box, Linda Simpson and Gina, the Knitting Turnpike, is going live later today with their Simpson Turnpike Turnpike Cal Knit Along. So for those of you interested, just look in the description box for the link, set your reminder. And I've also put in the description box the link to Tina. What is Tina? You know what? She actually said to everybody how they pronounce her name. That was very interesting. I'm just going to tell you. She said it is Tina Thorudottir and Thorvaldar. Now I understand that because we all know Thor, right? So it's not Thor, it's Thor. And it's Thorudottir is like the daughter of Thor, and the daughter of the Thorvaldar is actually her son's first name is now Thorvaldar. And she was explaining things like in Iceland we do not take the surname of our husband, and I would actually like to see a video where she, or a live stream where she explains more of their culture, you know, what they do or don't do. And well, for us, you do take your husband's last name. So it was quite strange, shall I say, new to me, that you do not take your husband's last name. So Debbie says, amen, don't take on extra work or it becomes yours. Got a story there to tell you about that. Vera, hello, my sweetheart. How are you? I was thinking of you when I said to Jessica, you make your bunny and I will dress it. So, because she says she wants to make some and sell some. So I said, why don't you make some? Start your own Etsy store and then, you know, I mean, if you want to, you do it. Okay, so this is her bunny. Okay, this is the bunny. You see how big it is? Look, it's bigger than my head. Okay, let me take that comment away. I'm good other than being everything hurts when I get up in the morning, years old. I'm totally fine after I walk a minute or two. Frenchie, that is why I say when I wake up, I just, when I have pain, I decide to actually get up because it doesn't get better if I lie in bed. Okay, so this is what the bunny looks like. You see, like this. This is a big bunny. This is a big bunny, hey? You can see, compared to me. So, well, the legs move. I mean, you can make it sit. Wait, let me make it sit, like so. Or the legs can be down, like that. Hey, so I'm going to now dress this bunny. So there you go. Thank you. So I said to her, well, she must, how do you price that? I said, well, I thought on Facebook, I saw that you must work out a cost for your bunny. So, and then and 3 times your cost is what you charge for your labor. That's what I heard. If you know better, help me, correct me. Let me just quickly see where I was. Frenchie, that's where I left off. There we go. Everybody's, Linda's saying healing hugs, Rosemary. Thank you, Ursula, for that. Probably the link in the description box for the Simpson Turnpike. I remember it just as the ST Cal, Simpson Turnpike Cal, with a K, knit along. Oh, and I've got my yarn for the knit along. I think I'm going to go with either one of these two for the knit along, because this can frog. If I make a mistake, I can frog it. See there? Bamboo. Bamboo jazz. Bamboo jazz. Like that. So I think that will work. Linda. Hip pain is annoying. Can't stand, can't sit, can't walk, says Kath. Yep. That Cal is such a pretty yarn. So I so wish I had time to take part in that. I see all the pictures people post and they look gorgeous. I have not started. I first need to look again at her tutorial. I haven't finished watching the tutorial. Here I got your mail. So sorry, Kath. Hugs. I got finally rid of mine for now, Reggie, but thank you, she says. I love your bunny faces, Jessica. Now, you see, I think that is what one thing that is like her, how do you say, everyone does something different. So she does her soft toys and she gets the face right. So maybe she doesn't do it perfect, but it's how she does it. So if they like it, they like it. You want me to show that? What is this? This is a bear wearing a bumblebee onesie, but the bear is not done yet. Okay, so this is the, now you can I pull this off? You can pull this off. Okay, let me show you. See, this is like the two antennas. Now you can pull this off to see the face of the little bear. See? There you go. So now we need some, the rest of the body. So it's not done yet. Well, there you go. Oh my gosh, your bunny's so cute. Says Debbie. Hi, Kath. Thank you for the stitch markers. It's beautiful. Love the face, says Reggie. I like big bunnies and I cannot lie. Yep. Too true. Too true. Great minds think alike. Let's not finish that saying, eh? Gorgeous. Hello, Vera, says Debbie. Hi, Debbie. You know it, Reggie. You know it. You know it. Be back soon. Just off to have some lunch, says Linda. Oh my goodness, that's adorable. So that is cute. It's a bumble bear. Yes, it's a bumble bear. Call it a bumble bear. Very nice. Debbie, Jessica says, Debbie. Ah, Debbie says, very nice, Jessica. And Trudy says, Jessica, you are very talented. Hi, Ursula and everyone. Oh my goodness, so cute. Is the bear your design? I want to make one. Listen, it's Jessica's freestyling. She freestyles it. There's no pattern or anything. And she cannot read a pattern or write a pattern. Sounds like bag a day. Okay? So, well, eventually we'll probably get to a point where she can, or we can, oh, I don't want to say we too soon, get her to write down what she's doing. They're so cute, Renee. I'm glad you like it. Good morning, Ursula, and everyone in the chat. Jessica does excellent work on her amigurumi. It's her thing. You see, it's her thing. So some people, it's their thing. Bumble bear. Yes, that was well said. Well said, Fred. I think my pizza is burning. Oh, you know how to make pizza. Roslyn, the girl that is, I said, she is my son's carer and she is going home to her home country. She's working on Wednesday still. And then I think by the weekend, she's leaving for her home country for a month. So I will be out of someone who cooks for me on a Wednesday, Monday and a Wednesday. So I'll be cooking a lot more. Not looking forward to that. But yes, she must enjoy her trip home, you know. So she spoiled us today with a delicious new recipe for a potato bake. So yes, I look forward to trying that for sure. Thanks, everyone. I appreciate it. Oh, I must do it in the good voice. Thanks, everyone. I appreciate it. Hi, Dolly. Wow. So amazing. Really love it. Jessica, you're creating each one beautifully. So talented. Kelly's Crochet Adventures. How are you, my sweetheart? So good to see you. Hi there. Yes, I haven't seen you in a while. Not your fault. Not your fault. You know, circumstances on my side have changed a little bit. So I have a little bit less time for watching as many videos as I would like. Too true. So it didn't burn. See you after lunch. Bye for now. Ah, thank you. Oh, it better not burn. Don't let it burn on my account. So enjoy, Reggie. Hi, Kelly. I wanted to show you that I started the Okay, wait, where's my hook? Because without the hook, it's going to pull out, and don't pull out. Yes. I started the, you know, the Indiana blanket? In that pattern, there is a huge motif, a big motif of, is it a flower, a star, a snowflake? I don't know what. Something. But I decided to do that motif because that's the only motif in that blanket I did not try when I did this blanket. I didn't try that. And I thought, well, I want to try it because for the challengers, and I'm one of the challengers of the 3 challengers, we get together the last Saturday of every month. So for the challengers, the whole idea is to challenge yourself to do something new. So when you're afraid, don't shy away. Push forward, afraid, and do it. So I tried it. I started Saturday, as I told you. I went to park in the lounge, Jessica and we were crocheting there. So this is what it looks like, but you can't really, you see how it's going to, it's starting out. Let me see if I can show you. That's one pattern. So this is, I put in a stitch marker and a stitch marker for me to know that this is one pattern, because I don't want to get a stitch wrong here. Because if I do, it's going to be a big regret. You can see that, you can clearly see if something's going to go wrong here. So now in this new Amakel that she launched, I see she's used the outside of this, these 1, 2, 4, 6, 8 petals, points, whatever you want to call it. And the inside block just changes every time. So I think once I get this done, anyway, so there's 1, 2, 3, and you can see how big the motif is because it's a square. So as wide as it is, that's how high it is. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. So that's actually quite wide, and this is going to lie. I have a sleeper couch in my lounge, and I wanted to lie over the back side and over. So if you lie on that couch, not when it's a bed, when it's a couch, and you watch a program, you can pull this blanket over you, but if not, it's hanging over as a decoration. More like home decor. Don't know how you say decor. Anyway, so yes, so now you can see that is a very, it's ivory and a dark turquoise. Now the rest of the patterns will be like I say, I might use this brown with white, or this dark egg blue with white, or the cream with brown. So the whole idea is it will be those color mix, and then this whole container, I hope, will be empty. So, and the idea is to work towards, I've got 2 shelves. I told you, 2 shelves empty. I've crocheted up the yarn. Then it's a container empty. I'm trying to get a hole in my stash so I can do a legitimate yarn haul. Why? Don't have to feel guilty because I've made space for that yarn. So you want new yarn? Crochet up some of your stash. Love the pattern colors. I'm glad. Barbara, you know what? I have been missing you so much. I thought, I'm embarrassed to tell you. I listen to my own live streams where you're on to hear your voice. Barbara's talking. Can you believe it? Yes, you better believe it. But I didn't want to bother you and say, you know, because I know you've been on leave and you're sorting yourself out or whatever, but I thought, oh, I wish Barbara would come along and say hello, or, you know. But anyway, so there I was, listening to my own replay to hear Barbara's voice. Hi, Barb, how are you? Says Vera. Beth, hello, my sweetheart, how are you? Good morning, Ursula. Hello, Yanni, friends. How was your weekend, Bev? Good to hear from you. Wow, that's a big van of it. That to me is a project box, because I can see right through it. It's see-through, so I can see through it. And it's, while I can see it, well, I'm out of sight, out of mind. So I want to be able to see my yarn, but it mustn't, if it's in a container, I can take this container, go sit in the lounge. Then from there, because I don't have a yarn room. So I'm still one of those many people who, you know, you've got to pack up after you've unpacked and crocheted or whatever you do. Ursula, what size hook are you using? It looks small, a lot of work, but gorgeous. 4. This is a 4mm hook for this blanket, going to be blanket. But now this pattern is so, I must count, because my printer broke during lockdown. So I haven't replaced it, okay? Because then obviously I was out of a job as well. So, what size? You asked what size. I said 4. Granny D, good morning. How are you, my sweetheart? I'm so glad to see you. And you're awake. There you are. I'm so glad to see you. In a bit of pain, but here for a bit before the next round of torture, what they call physical therapy, physical torture. Physical therapy here by us, I tell you, it's terrible. It is terrible. After, I can't always say that when I've had physical therapy that I feel better afterwards. Feels like now they've hurt or injured me. If I wasn't injured before, now I am. Hi, Barbara. I haven't seen you forever. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad to see you, Barbara, too. Yes. Oh, link me. There you go. Copy and paste, and there you will be linked. Hey, Biv. And hello. Oh, hello, GrannySquare. Hello, Ursula. And you're all in the chat. How are you? How was your weekend? Hey, Debbie. Hello. Hello, Granny. Hi, Jessica. And yes, awoke early.
Hi.
How are you doing? You're going for physio? Is it? You say physical therapy. We say physiotherapy. Hey.
Well, we call it physiotherapy as well, but it's physical therapy in English.
Yes. Okay. So going again. Oh my goodness! Can you crochet with that? That's your left hand.
That's my left hand. I cannot hold the thread. I cannot hold the project. I cannot do anything with it.
Oh, that is. So how long until you can actually?
They have no idea.
Long time.
I have to go back to the hospital next week to see what they found in the scans and X-rays and stuff, and see what it exactly is wrong. They do know that I've torn ligaments, so I've torn the ligament here. That's why my wrist, my thumb, this is the movement I have in my thumb.
Ooh, don't. Ooh, no.
Although this doesn't hurt. That doesn't hurt. As soon as I do this, however.
Yes.
And if I move what you do with crochet, that you move your wrist. If you just check, you're always trying to move the wrist, and there's a clicking, like cracking, clicking sound as soon as I do that. So that's not good, and that hurts every time. And I'm like, okay, this is not right. I've done something seriously wrong. I don't know what, but I've done something seriously wrong.
No, that is.
As you can see, the village is gone.
All right. Yes.
Took it out.
You took it out?
It kind of reminded me all the time about crochet, and I just took it out. I couldn't, no.
Oh, man.
The only crochet I got right now is the 2 little figures behind me. These 2.
Oh, that's so cute.
These 2 are there. And other than that, nothing.
Avery is here and waving at you all on the panel. Hello, Avery. Hello. How are you? Creations
So
by a Yankee Christina. Good morning. Good morning, Christina. Had a phone call back now. Yes, now I'm glad to see you because what did she say? What's you do?
what did I do to tear it? I
Oh yeah.
dislocated my wrist. I dislocated my
Oh,
wrist and thumb, and apparently I did it in my sleep. So I don't know exactly what I did, but I do know that apparently I tried to move. It hurt in my sleep. I tried to move it out, and that's when I yanked my thumb out of the socket as well.
oh no. Because I've torn ligaments before, and I know I was on crutches for 6 weeks, and it was just on the top of my left foot
Yeah,
playing squash. And yes, my foot
misstep.
turned into my foot turned in my shoe, something like
Yeah,
that. And
yeah,
nothing
misstep.
broke, but it was a terrible pain. And
Yeah.
then so yeah,
So yeah,
oh God.
that's what I'm dealing
Yes.
with right now.
But I'm just
Well,
so happy to
luckily,
see
well,
your
Sven did
face
my
and
hair.
hear your voice.
Sven
Say
put
what
my
about
hair
your
in a
lip?
bun.
Oh, yes. Now you're going to see that young man. Oh,
He did.
the
He put
talent.
my hair up in a bun, and I was like, "Fine, just throw it back. I don't care. Just get it out of my face."
Wow. That is great that we can help
So
you.
it right now it's wait and see game basically. I tried to do some crochet. This is what I did in an entire week. This
Do
took me a
you,
week.
are you right or left-handed again? Just remind me.
Well, with the hook, right-handed, but I need to hold the project and I cannot do that. So this took me a week.
Oh,
This normally takes me an hour. So
wow.
I'm this, and it took me a week, and I just wanted to finish that piece so that I could put it away,
Hello,
and it took me a week.
Karen.
So that
Karen
wasn't.
says prayer for healing quickly. Good morning,
Thank you.
everyone. Oh, yes. Listen, I would, as a crocheter, your
Yeah,
condition is to me serious because if I couldn't crochet
it
for six
it's
plus
dry.
weeks,
It seriously
two
is
months,
driving me up the wall, and
yes, that would be
and
like,
I'm like, I know some people miss me, but talking about crochet and watching people crochet is like torture to me right now.
okay,
And
so,
you know what? You know what is worse? What is really
what?
worse? The first thing that came in the day after I got home from holiday was a crochet book.
Oh my goodness.
That I
Wow.
pre-ordered that ages ago, and that
Do you,
came in.
do you think it will be like 6 or 8 weeks or something
I'm
like that?
afraid, yeah, something like that. This came in.
Ooh, wait. Let me solo you. Wait, let me solo you. Ooh, wait. Come, I can't solo you quick enough with my left hand. Wow, wow, wow. Is that like, what do they call that crochet where you crochet
It has all the
embroidery?
different.
It
This
looks
has
like
all the
crochet
different stuff.
embroidery.
No, this is this is regular double crochet, and it's just changing colors.
And is the
Uh,
one in the back there, is that granny squares with one color each?
yeah,
Oh, isn't that
that's
beautiful? Oh, I recognize that. I mean, I'm drawn to that straight away. But wow, that's amazing, the motifs that they did.
yeah, and there's a lot more projects in there than they're showing in the cover, because I think it's like 27. Just checking real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 amigurumis in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh,
5 actual true to screen replicas of costume pieces. Then 4 garments inspired by the movies.
garments.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 keepsakes and curios, and one of our own is in here. She made a pillow. I'm just trying to find it real quick. Alicia Littlejohn.
Yes.
from Little John Crochet. She's
Yes.
in the book.
Oh, wait, let me solo. I want to solo
See?
you.
Alicia
Wow.
Little John, and she did the pattern for the pillow, for this pillow.
Oh, wow, that is fantastic.
And
So
when I
proud
found out that she was going to be in it, I already, it's Harry Potter. I needed to have it. So.
I mean, what?
But then I heard that
What are
she
we
had a
thinking?
pattern in it. I was like, yes, awesome. So I bought it, but I bought it like pre-ordered it back in April, May, around that time. So yeah, didn't think I wouldn't be able to crochet like 4 months later, but
I think, okay, let's think. Oh, I'm trying to think now because that's me. That's me. How many weeks maximum? Worst case scenario. I always take worst case and work it back.
worst case
8 weeks?
scenario, it needs surgery, and that is what I'm going to hear next week. If it's going to be something that can heal on its own but just needs like 6 to 8 weeks total, that means
Yes.
I'm halfway. That means I'm about
Yes.
halfway.
Oh,
So
yes.
that means I got like another 4 weeks to go. Worst case scenario, it needs surgery, and then I'm going to be one-handed for another 6 to 8 weeks.
I'm writing this down because this is something that needs prayer. Because if it was me,
And
yeah,
it is driving me up the wall. Yeah.
I need something. Yeah, not to be able to crochet for so many weeks. Would be painful. I think you know what would it would be like someone's stopping to smoke. Also,
Yeah, and I mean, you saw that I tried to crochet anyway, even though I knew it probably wasn't a good idea. But I was like, yeah, I have the hook in my right hand, right? No, you actually do use both hands with crochet, especially if you still got it. I have seen people crochet one-handed. I have
yes,
no idea how they do it. I'm not even going to try and learn it. It's not going to be me. But
yes.
yeah, it's
I can't imagine how.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's torture. And my crochet
actually,
hook's like right behind me.
yes, because actually mine is because I'm a pencil holder. It's my left hand flipping the work all the time. I was with someone on a Facebook call and I said, she said,
I noticed
I
I
showed it.
noticed that I actually move my wrist a lot. My left
Yes,
wrist.
yes.
And that is the worst of it. So I'm like,
When I wasn't allowed to crochet for a while, I switched to diamond painting. Well,
I
look, I
tried
also
it.
read.
I tried
I
it,
also
Kath,
read.
but that's when my left-handed part comes out. Because I
To
write
me, I'm halfway
left-handed.
through the pattern. Ooh, listen, but that's why I asked the other time, what do we all do besides crochet? And my thing that I do is reading, but still, ooh, Jessica's
I've been
delivering
making
the hot
these.
coffee here, and the last thing I want is the hot coffee on me. Can you imagine in a live stream being oh, you're making that? How?
Yeah,
Wait,
well, they're thick,
sweet.
so I can actually do that.
Oh, that is so sweet. Is that what? Do you hand make it or do you sew it?
These are sewn on. These are hand sewn.
Yeah, but the heart itself you had is.
Yeah, but I hold them like this, and then I start.
Oh, okay.
So I avoid
Oh,
using my thumb. I just because
yes.
this is something that doesn't need pressure or tension. It doesn't need
You're
pressure or
discovering.
tension, and that I can do. So I just do this.
You're discovering the other fingers. Like,
Yeah.
what can you do? What are you
What can
guys
I? I cannot do that for very long. And what I was able to do was cross stitch, because I was able to put like this,
Oh, yes.
and then
Get
lean
in
it
a
on the
frame.
table, and then do it with just
Yes.
my right hand. So I can do that,
Yes.
but not Again, not for very long, because then at one point it's going to be like, okay, nope, need to stop.
Yes,
So yeah, I made that, and I can cut and I can sew. But that is but sewing, again, it's not like I can keep on going, because again, you need your left hand. So you're
at some
quickly
point,
finding
because
out how,
it
because
sounds like most
I was
people.
always saying I'm only left-handed when I write. No, you're not.
You
Same
found
as
that
somebody
out
saying
now.
I'm fully right-handed. No, you're not. You're using your left hand a lot more than you think. Because
Yes, thank you everyone for the
just going to the
thumbs up.
bathroom is a hassle. Just going to the
Listen,
bathroom right now is a hassle.
I can imagine anything because look, sometimes the Q-tips or the nail polish on one hand would not be thoroughly dry, and I'm like, I've got to go to the loo, but now I don't want to smudge my nails. Now what? It's a problem. But
Yep.
no, absolutely. Oh no, I can read. So reading, okay, but still, you can only read
I've
so
done a lot
much.
of reading. I've done a lot of reading.
Jeepers. Good morning,
And
Janine.
I'm very thankful that my mom bought me the e-reader instead of, so that I don't have to hold
Ooh,
the big book in my hands.
yes,
So
yes.
e-reader has been my saving grace for my sanity, because
I think so. I
I
actually,
didn't even want to turn on the computer most days, just because I know that, like, almost all the channels I follow, it's crochet. So on most days I just didn't even want to sit behind the computer.
uh,
Didn't want to.
Barbara, can you
I
imagine?
know.
You see someone, you don't see someone, and you don't imagine they're going through something. You think they're busy. You think they're this, they're that, and oh, Debbie says, I know how hard it was when I shattered my left elbow, but I could use my hand. She's praying.
Oh,
Yes, back. She's wriggles. So glad you're
yeah.
back. And hello, Janine. Welcome in. Just opening and
I've
closing
been
hands.
living in yoga
One-handed.
pants. I've been
Think
living
of
in
God.
yoga pants and leggings and any sort of pants that has elastic at the top, not just, so I didn't
No
have to
zipper,
bother with the zipper and the
buttons,
buttons and no,
whatnot.
wearing
No, no,
skirts
no.
even.
Yes. No, I'm actually wearing a skirt today. It's like a suede, but it's full length, and I love it because in this weather, because it's a heavy material, somehow
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know if you have this experience, but for me, and Jessica has said it, but I haven't experienced it like that until recently. It's like when you wear jeans and you're sitting down. It's like the jeans, she says, attract cold. When you touch it, it's cold.
yeah.
But
No,
if I'm
jeans
wearing,
really, but jeans are just a very heavy cotton, which means it breathes. It doesn't isolate your body at all. Like, they do
so when
nothing
yeah,
against the cold.
so when I'm wearing this, it's a full length skirt, and it's like a suede, and it has around the bottom is. I don't want to lift my skirt here, but I can just show you the top of this skirt. It is like, it looks like this. Let me just show you, like this
Oh yeah,
patterns around the
nice.
bottom. So I like that because, and it's navy blue, and then I would wear leggings underneath. Leggings, sister, leggings. Nobody knows what's up underneath, so it's like I'm doubly
Oh no,
warm.
no, no.
So
And
yes,
leggings are what I actually, if I have to wear jeans and it's cold outside, I usually have leggings on underneath them.
oh yes, I actually wear leggings under my jeans because the leggings are so it's tight. So to me, it doesn't matter.
It's an extra layer, and it helps against the cold. Like
That's
Catherine
the
knows,
thing.
over here, when it gets cold, it gets really cold. Right
Yes.
now, actually, we had a rough summer, and like not a very good summer. Now we get like 1 week of good weather, and that's right when the kids go back to school. So that's like, really, it's 24 degrees today, so it's not too bad.
Woo. Wow, because I think we are going to have one day of 27 Celsius, which is 20, come on, 27 times 2. 27 times 2 equals plus 30, which is going to be 84. I think we've got one day like that next week. Otherwise, we're between 4, which is
Cold.
38 Celsius.
That's a big
38
difference.
Fahrenheit. Pardon?
That's a big difference between 4 and 28.
Yes. Now this is our minimums in winter now here. This is why I'm looking like this, because today's maximum is 13, and we were climbing from 4 to get to 13.
That is fall weather for me. That is not winter. That's fall.
Well, this is the beginning
Early
of spring here.
It's early. That's early spring for us. Really early spring. That type of weather. Now, winter for us is going to be minus 10 Celsius.
Oh no!
So that's pretty normal for us for winter time.
Freezer weather. My legs feel warmer with a skirt than with pants too. Always said that. We've got a lot in common, Catherine.
This entire week we're gonna get between 24 and 28 degrees. So that is like a late summer weather week here.
Yes, Rose, I'm going to make a mosaic blanket, but you know what I did? I don't let me just stop there so I can
Christina. The idea, she cut her fingertip off.
Oh, no, man, please.
Oh, the idea.
No.
I walked through an obstacle course to get my cappuccino. Oh, gosh.
Oh, how long did it take you to do something with that hand? The tip of my finger off which hand? The left hand, the right hand? Woman, I walked through an obstacle course to get my cappuccino this morning. Turbo finished putting in the butcher block, counters, and bamboo sink yesterday, and he's putting in the new floor today. Oh my goodness.
Nice, woman. Wriggles.
It is big temperature changes. So next week we're expecting one day in that temperature. I mean, I have the month of August, I did my temperature blanket, and one day was pink, which is 27. The rest was all between 2 and 14, 15, like that. And there was this. Yeah. So in that entire month, there's like this one hot day.
Frenchie, oh my goodness, I don't want to be you.
Minus 40 Celsius. What, Duneen?
Oh. Yeah. No, that's her winter temperature. Minus 40.
Wind. Oh yeah. My goodness. Minus 10 to minus 20. You know it's bad when Fahrenheit and Celsius. Oh.
So yes. It's minus 10 to minus 20 Fahrenheit, which means minus 40 Celsius. No. I mean, for us, it's.
Woo,
I think Holland in general is between minus 10 and minus 20 Celsius. That is pretty common for us in the winter.
It took 3 months to heal, says Christina.
Frenchie, are you in Canada?
Woman, Frenchie is in. Okay, she'll tell us where. Hi, Debbie. Rose is saying, is that charity yarn? How does it end? Listen, about the charity yarn and the lollipop yarn, I want to say, and I've said it now a few times, here in South Africa, it is a very affordable acrylic, and it used to be quite hard. Not, you would look down your nose at this. I mean, you would be a yarn snob looking. You would not want to use it because it's not a soft. But something changed. I don't know what changed. But
no, they did that. They have one with scheepjes as well. They used to be very rough, and now it's super soft.
Yes.
Or at least let's put it this way. It's super soft compared to how it used to be. So right now it's like
Listen,
comfortable to work with.
this is now, I touch it. It is so soft. And I'm like, I would rather buy this at 26 rands than, look, this was the favorite, pure gold, because it is a super soft acrylic. Has always been, but it was always something like 45 ZARs. And while this is 26, and you've got more on this ball than on this, but this was not a good quality. But now,
hey,
they
if it's
did
a good
something.
quality now, then why pay more for good quality?
But
good
they
quality
did
means good
something.
quality.
They did something. So now, I tell you, now I'm making blankets out of this.
Wanna laugh? Marco bought me something so I wouldn't go insane. He bought me one
Yes.
of those 22 needle knitting machines
Oh,
that I just need to,
sweet.
just so
That
that I
is,
wouldn't go insane.
wait, listen to me. Look at this.
There's Linda. Hi.
She's sitting in the basement.
I know, I'm
Sorry.
just sat there thinking, when's she going to notice me? And I'm going like this, and she's just...
I didn't see you. Sorry.
I've got my
I
eyes
can't see
fixed
you.
on Barbara here. That's why. Barbara was just...
Linda, focus.
Focus. Hi, Rosemary.
doing such a Linda that even Linda can't get my attention.
I know. Yeah.
Canadians must be so strong to deal with these temperatures. I am telling you, it is Canada. Yes, she says in New Brunswick, Canada. Wow, that is oh no. It's not for sissies. I think not for sissies, not for South Africans. Hi, Barbara. Missed seeing you around. Yeah, she's been explaining that she's torn some ligaments in her hand. You must wave that hand at Rose because she came in late. Oh, yes. Wind chill. It gets to in the -50s with wind chill. We are storm sheets. Hardly ever have snow days. What?
Linda, we're never going to Canada in the wintertime.
And you cannot believe how many South Africans has immigrated to Canada.
Oh,
there is like a little South Africa there.
Oh, but not the entire country is going that cold.
No.
They get cold, but they don't get that cold.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of depends on which side of Canada is in.
What is
yes, I can make sock blanks.
What's that?
Sock
what
blanks.
Is that?
You can use that to dye stripy yarn. You can do motifs, dye motifs on the yarn, and if they wind up at back to hanks, you basically get like a confetti look. But as soon as you knit them again, or knit them into socks, you get like all kinds of motifs in them.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Donnie's saying, hello, Linda.
Hello,
well, I wouldn't be able to bear it. Cold causes me a lot of pain. Listen, cold, yes, and me.
Welcome back, Reggie.
Hi, Reggie.
My doctor is from South Africa. Exactly.
Yes,
you know how many doctors? It's a lot of doctors that emigrated to Canada. It was between Canada and New Zealand at the time when there was a huge exit of all our top qualified people, unfortunately. So yeah, it's like a little South Africa there. You don't want to be in Northern Alberta. That's like -40 and lower, but British Columbia is -5. It all sounds extremely cold.
No, -5 is fine. That is the same that we got. You'll survive that, but the -50 and 40 or 50, no, thank you.
The only
just
reason
no.
I'm very much a summer girl. I just love the hot weather. I'm not a cold person at all. The only reason I like fall is because of all the cold crisp days and the trees changing the colors and how
colors.
Nature just throws us some amazing colors with the leaves and whatever. Winter,
yes.
I like winter because I can stay snuggled up crocheting all day because I don't have to go out because it's too cold.
Yep.
It's a different type of cold here in Canada compared to the UK. Here in Canada, it's a dry cold, whereas in the UK, it's a damp cold, which feels much colder. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We call it water cold because it goes, the water, you feel like you're soaked through. So if in the winter time, if it's the water cold periods, then when you get home, you're gonna go upstairs and grab a hot shower and take off those clothes because you feel those are wet and cold through and through.
Yeah.
And it goes right to your bones.
Yeah. Even though Rick and I walk 4 times a week throughout the year, every day. Well, not every day, but they're just for. And when we come home, I have my walking kit that I wear. And when we come home, it's changed. Have a shower if you need one, but you get changed and put warmer clothes. Well, warmer clothes on than what. So we get changed when we come home. We have a kind of even in the summer and throughout the year, we have clothes that we wear for when we go walking because we have our walking boots and our waterproofs and wherever. And then we come home and we get changed.
Yeah.
Linda, yes, I do the heat better. Arthritis gets painful in too cold. Yes, especially if you have arthritis, then if you have joint pains, that cold weather is on its way. So Doneen says he came 20 years ago. Doneen, that's exactly when there was a little bit of a scare here in South Africa. And our
I have to go because in about 5 minutes I have to leave for my every other day torture session.
Yes.
Well,
physical therapy.
I really pray for good news.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Yeah. That is next week, Tuesday, that I'll hear what they're going to do about it. So.
Okay, but let yourself all right and send in lots of hugs.
Thank you, love.
I hope you discover even a newer hobby, another hobby in this time. You never know. You might look back and say,
I do not need any more hobbies. I do not need any more hobbies. It will drive Marco up the wall. He already bought me one that works with the Yarny hobby.
Bye, sweetie.
Bye.
One where you don't need a left hand, something like that. One where you don't need a left hand.
What I've finished.
Did you finish something?
Yeah. I told you I was going to finish the shawl.
Yes.
I finished it.
Woman, oh my. Okay, let me solo you so I can see. Ooh. I'm with you, Linda. Love fall colors, and you can still have beautiful sunny days, but when it gets rainy. Okay, wait. Show that tassel. I love. Listen, I'm now tassel crazy. Oh, I love those tassels.
So I've done 3 tassels on each end, but do you know what I did round the edge?
What?
The crab
stitch. Is it like a picot? What is that? That's a crab stitch.
Yeah, just to give it a nice finish.
Oh, that's beautiful. I've never done that stitch. That's something else I must put on my.
It's so easy, and it just finishes off. It just finishes off the. So I've been busy. I finished that on Saturday.
Yes.
And then Sunday.
Hello, Sylvia. Good morning, ladies. God bless you. Yes, good morning, Sylvia. So good to see you.
And then on Sunday, I did my birthstone.
Oh, yes, the next one. We will pray for a speedy recovery of that hand. Oh, yes, we will. Okay, wait, I'll solo you. I love those. That stitch, isn't it? Connie asked me about a stitch the weekend, and I thought of that stitch. But it's not the exact stitch, but those colors. No. Oh, it's going to be beautiful. Good morning, Maribel, my sweetheart. So what color is that? The blue now?
The stone for September, which is the best month of the year, is the sapphire.
Okay.
And then I've got peridot for August, ruby, oh gosh, hold on, ruby, pearl, emerald, diamond, turquoise, amethyst, and garnet. So this
I love
is,
those colors. I
yeah,
love the
and
black.
what I'm going to do around the edge, I'm going to do a border around the edge, and I'm going to give this to me dad as a lap gown for Christmas.
Wow, I think he would love that. Janine says we have 4 true seasons in Saskatchewan. It can feel like -50 Celsius in winter. It can get into 40 Celsius in the summer. 40 Celsius?
That's hot.
Oh, that is such extremes.
Yeah, so that's, and
But saying hello. Hello, Biv.
And then
Jeanette, good morning. Hello, my sweetheart.
And then I've done this cast on, and this
Oh, let me see. Listen, that's what I want to start with now. Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
So
I love it.
I wanted to start the second chart, but I thought no, better not, because we've got the live today for people to ask questions about the tutorial that went live on Thursday. So
before that live, I better watch your thingy and start, because if that is all I have to do, I better do that before the live. If I have my question, I must ask it. And for those of you who want to know, in the description box is the link for Linda and Gina's Simpson Turnpike Kal, K-A-L, knit along, later today. So set your reminder if you want to. And I was looking at the time, because I thought, what time is Linda live today? I better be available. You know, I don't want to watch the replay. So it's my time, 5 p.m. So that's a great time. So hi there, my beautiful friend, Ashla and Linda and Barbara. Oh, listen, DOY, so glad you're here and hope you're doing well. And I missed you yesterday. I missed you. You didn't miss me. I missed you. I missed going to your live stream. This weekend did not turn out the way I wanted to. Hello, Maribel. Bye-bye, Barbara. Praying for you.
Hi,
oh, yes, I've got Barbara on here as a prayer request, because it was, I think it's terrible if you can't crochet. It was nice to see Barbara. Oh, Julie, I tell you, I cannot tell you. It was like, you know, when Granny D came onto my live, and I so wished for it, and it was just such a blessing. So to see Barbara's face, you know, you miss someone if you go and watch your own live replays just to hear their voice.
I know.
But I thought I don't want to get all weird on her and phone her. Maybe she's busy. Hello, Aussie's Granny D again. Good morning, Bev.
Hi, Bev. So I'm doing my granny squares now, and I'm on my penultimate row of my granny blanket. I am delighted. I've only got, so I've done 3. So that's what I'm doing today, my granny squares. I'm not going to get all 16 done today, but I mean, I'm so proud of myself that I've continued doing it. You know, I've stuck at it. You know, when you think
what a project,
250 odd squares to do with it.
Wow. I think you'll be, after this, you'll be able to do a granny square in your sleep, something like that.
I know. So,
Linda, Hannah says, wow, Linda, I just saw your gold heel shawl on Ophelia Talks community page. Congrats. Wow.
Wow. I should put it on their community page. Oh my God, I'll have to check that out. Wow.
Wow, yeah. On Ophelia Talks community page. Congratulations. Wow. You have to check it out.
Oh,
wow. I love it, Linda. It's gorgeous.
Oh, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. So
yeah, it says Kathy saying is crab stitch the reverse of single crochet.
Yes, it is. So you just kind of go back. You go back into this previous stitch, so you're working, but you don't change your you know, the way you go in. You kind of go back into the stitch and bring. That's the way to do it.
I'll watch a tutorial because I love that edging. Around this, what do you call this? The Good Company shawl. I actually now I can't remember how Reggie had it, but what I did was I just put she did put picots. So I also put little picots around it because I wasn't sure how much yarn I've got left. So I thought, I just better stick with whatever I've got here.
Mm-hmm.
Linda, that stitch are you doing in your what stitch are you doing in your blanket?
Square. It's just
no. I think in your gem
Suzette stitch. It's called
Suzette stitch. Lovely. See, I'm a little bit behind, so let me catch up. Sanita making blue hats. Good morning, my sweetheart. How are you?
Anita.
I'm in bed, still in bed, listening. Oh, good for you. Hello, Granny D. Hello. Let me get past all the hellos. Let's just see if there's questions, because then if they see your blanket, there might be a question. And good morning, Julie Willingness. And it's always weird if you have someone of the same name, Julie, saying hello to Julie. You know, that hasn't often happened to me, but it has happened, and it's just the weirdest thing. Hello, Julie. What do Frenchie and you have ready to eat this morning? And Linda's, Linda, did you girls contact the designer of the shawl before using it for the cowl? Yes.
Yes, we did.
We did.
Oh, definitely. Oh,
they did all
the homework before we went for it. We wouldn't have
don't
done
want
it
to venture there.
And actually, Dee O'Keefe has actually commented on Instagram on my shawl. So, yeah, we got her permission.
Wow. That's beautiful. No, Granny D, you know, no, don't worry about coming up. Now, I understand a Monday is early for Granny D, but I'm saying, you know, when you're really wishing in your heart for someone to come up, or you really want to see someone, but you don't want to inconvenience them. And I was thinking, that's why I say, it's weird to say it, that I missed Barbara so much. I thought, okay, I know she's on holiday and that's it, but now it's getting along. I haven't seen her in such a long time, so I wanted to see Barbara. I thought, I'm going to watch a replay.
I messaged her the other day just to make sure she was all right, because I was, you know, we've not seen her.
Yes, I thought she was busy, so I thought, let me not bother her. I'm going to watch a replay of my live stream just to sit and listen to her voice. Sylvia says, I'm in California and the weather today is 68 and the time is 4:30. And I'm on my way to dialysis. Oh, my sweetheart, may all go well. I really pray that for you. Dialysis is not easy. Ladies, please check out my Facebook page. See all my blankets. I'm legally blind and I can see. Wait, what? I'm legally blind and I can't see. Can see. I think maybe it's a typo. I can't see. I will definitely check out your Facebook page, Sylvia. I find that I now just do notes during a live, and then I know specifically what to go and check out afterwards. Yeah. And if you see a Nightbot dropping a link there and you're not connected to that Crochet family member, grab up their links, please, and check out their channels, because they are Square Squad members. And there you go. Congrats, Linda. I'll have to go see. Oh, yes. We have to go see Ophelia Talks on her community page. Yeah. Hi, Linda. So nice to see you, says Bev. Thank you. I wasn't sure. I did a Little John's tutorial and she called it reversed single crochet. Wow, that's good to know.
Stick. Yeah, it's a crab stick. If you want a tutorial, look on
Little John's.
Bella Coco's done crab stitch. It's called Bella Coco crab stitch, and she shows how it's done.
Okay, I'll do that. Kath says, thank you. There you go. And Consuelo, good morning, sweetheart. She says, good morning, Ursula and Linda. So, and good morning, everyone. Do yourselves a favor and go look at Bella Coco's YouTube to see that the Crochet Society's Advent Calendar I won't say more, just have a look. Okay.
Look.
You can call me Jules. Oh, there you go. Let me solo you. Oh, my. That is beautiful. And I love the way you've put it on that wall.
Yeah, that's the fence at the bottom of the garden.
Okay, I should have said fence. Just know that English is not my first language.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
I just, there you go. I just went to Ophelia's community tab to see your shawl, and it's so pretty, said Granny D. Woo, lovely.
Thank you.
Hello, Mal's Crochet Corner and more. Good to see you. The reason I asked was because if the designer knows about the cow, she can't market it out too and get her followers to join. She can market it out too and get her followers to join in. Okay, fantastic. But I've got to do that a little bit before the live today. Now that's why I did on Saturday. I was going to do a Linda and I was going to focus on my mosaic thing. And then it was at the end of that day, I said to Jessica, I think today this house had more people than I expected, and I am exhausted. So, hi everyone. I'm not staying, just wanted to show my support. School started today for my kids, so I'm going to have a full day today. I love you all, hugs. Oh, Mel, love you too, my sweetheart. Thank you so much for coming by. Thank you for everyone that's hit the thumbs up. I so appreciate it. Really do appreciate it. So, I mean, Granny D says, I've missed Barbara too. I'd heard she was sick, and then I heard, no, she's on holiday. So I just now, no, I missed her. Yes, you miss people when you don't see them. Just woke up, fed my parrot, and now I can watch one of my favorite podcasts. It is 7:48 a.m. in New Jersey. I can swallow my sweetheart. Oh, that is such a compliment, and I take it. Oh, it's good when people like to tune in, as we say. I thought Barbara must have had a very long vacation. I'm so sorry she's hurting. Yes, look, she did have a vacation, but now we need that hand to be healed, totally healed and restored. We pray for restoration in whatever is wrong there. The Lord will just touch it and heal it. Have a great day, Mel. Have a great day, Mel. Hi, Mel. Hello, Consuelo. I love doing the crab stitch as edging. I haven't tried that. So you see, as a challenger, I'm writing that up. As I hear of stuff I haven't done, I'm writing in my challenger list another thing to try, because it's all about trying things you haven't done. But I was really afraid of this thing. Oh, what is it? What does gravity want to do with my hook? It cannot crochet. Just leave my hook alone. It keeps on grabbing my hook. You know, I'm really getting fed up with gravity. Did you hear it klingling on the floor now? Clang, clang, clang. Just leave my hook alone. I would like it to just be able to, how do you say, vlieg in die lucht? Sorry, but Jessica,
when it was.
Listen, Jessica's translation of what I asked her now was very incorrect, so I could not use that. Okay, but I was quite afraid of this thing because, you know, there at this point, wait, let me see. At this point, there is one stitch. Okay, let me put it like that. There is one stitch between my nails. There's one stitch that it needs to overlap. So I'm looking at this thing and I'm like, but it's not overlapping. So I go back to the previous row and I'm counting, and it's right. Go back to that row, count. It's still one out. So I'm like, I better get this right, because this pattern, you know, you don't want to get one stitch wrong. So what happened is, what I did was, you know, when you, well, you don't know, you'll find out when you start doing this. But when you do it, when you're working your double crochet down to the previous row, and you continue with the single crochets. You can often skip. You go one stitch too far when you start again. So that means if you turn it around, I saw I had skipped 3 stitches instead of 2. So I just say, thank you, Lord. Pull out that little bit, and there, the entire row was saved. Now, where's that hook? Now, you listen to me and you stick to your project. So, no, man, I hate it. It's there's days when everything just goes to the floor, and I'm like, if I must bend one more time and pick some. Yes, okay. I'm glad you can.
I know.
If you tap on the pick, Linda, you can see the whole shawl, tassels and all. Ooh. That's why I don't like people coming by unannounced. I'm such a loner, says Kath. Listen, Kath, it was family. My husband's brother, he was fixing his brother's car. So the brother doesn't come alone. And then the neighbor showed up. And then eventually we were a lounge full of people. And I'm like, okay. Kim is on. Okay, an hour has gone by. 2, 3. Okay, there's the live gone. I didn't attend as I wanted. There goes the next live. Just goodbye Saturday. So that is how it happened. And I just said to Jessica, I think there were more people in this house today. A lot of people that I'm exhausted. Yeah. Gina hangs her shawls on the line in her backyard, so they swing in the wind. Rose, when I did a test pattern for Reggie, J-Hook Crochet, I did that too. Because and I just use wooden pegs with the green background, because how else can I display it best? Otherwise, I'll hang it on the balcony.
Well, I've got we call it a whirligig that I hang my washing up, and it's a pole in the center and then
yes.
out. I've got one of those.
Listen,
so
we have that, but we don't.
It doesn't look the same as the way Gina, as much as I'd like to. So I found that I've got a corner that my shawls just fit where I've photographed my Ashton shawlette. The first one I've done, that's where I photographed that, and it just comes behind it.
I was even thinking of using, like fish line. What is that?
Yeah, a fish line.
Oh my goodness, my English is deserting me. Because it's like see-through. Yes. And you can put pegs on it, and it's like, there you go. Granny D, we need a sign saying, go away, I'm hooking. Well, go away, we're hooking. It's what my sign should have read. Because I just gave my husband a look.
Well, we went to, so I spent all day Saturday
let me just tell Kat. Kat says, Ursula, at least you can find them on the floor. I lose mine in the couch. Jessica is famous for losing little scissors in the couch. That's dangerous. I don't go and ever sit on a chair where she sat. I said that'll be an injury. So thank you. I don't do that. I once sat on a couch and I looked at the chair where she sat and I said to her, come here. Do you see what I see? Next time you go sit there, that's going to be an injury. You better collect that little entirely sharp scissor where I could see it because it had a cream handle on the dark brown, but that's dangerous to lose a scissor. So no, your cat pushed it off. No, that's what's so rewarding when you watch podcast. You always learn something new, no matter how long you've been crocheting. For those of you who came in later, I want to say, go look in the description box. Tina Thorvaldar, now I've got the surname right, has launched her new Amma Cal 2021. Amma meaning Oma or grandmother. And it looks quite overwhelming, but I'm just going to eat it like an elephant, one bite at a time. I'm still getting the Indiana down to a T, so that will come in time. So anyway, sorry, Linda. I was,
Well, yeah,
I
that's fine. You know, kind of one of my challenge. Well, one of 3 challenges that I've set myself for next year is the mosaic blanket, and I've been out on my walk today, which is a good time for me to mull over things and ideas. And I've decided that I'm just going to do, you know, Brenda, she did the one pattern all the way through. And I
yes,
think that's what I'm going to do, just do the one pattern on the blanket all the way through, because of having, I'm doing the interlock, aren't I? And I'm doing socks a month, and then I'll have the mosaic. So I think if I just do the same pattern, but I want to get everything what I've got. Like I've got 2, I've got an order for a knitted man's beanie, so I've got that to do. I've got 2 more ponchos to do, and I've got other
oh yes,
bits that,
2 more because it was an order for 3. Wow,
yeah, I got an order
2
for
more to
3
do.
ponchos.
Yeah, fantastic, eh? Yeah.
And then on Saturday I got an order for a man's knitted beanie, so I've got that to do. And so December for me is going to be, I've got my colours chosen for my interlock, 2
Wow,
colours.
I've never done that, so that's on my list of challenges.
Yeah,
Challenging
yeah.
myself, doing that.
But I've not decided yet on the colours. I'm going to leave the colours for the mosaic blanket till nearer the time. I don't want dark colours, and I don't quite know. I quite fancy doing
For the mosaic blanket or the interlock.
the interlock is going to be raspberry and grey with flecks of raspberry and green.
Oh
in it.
yes. I've seen that.
Yeah, so they're the yarns that I'm definitely, I've always said them, they're going to be used for the interlock, but I can't decide on the colour I want, the colours I want to use for, I know I want to use a variegated, but I can't decide, you know, something similar to this.
Yes, listen, do yourself a favor, and when you have time, watch the live stream. The link is in my description box of Friday.
Yeah.
I was so surprised, and obviously always the colors are inspiration, but she talks of a sheep black, which is not, she says it's not really black. It's not black as we know, commercial acrylic black. And white is not white. She calls it a soft white. So she's done in this Amakel, that's your 2 colors. So you get something like 8 balls of the black and 17 or 20 of the white, and then 1 of each of the jewel tones. So it just shows you how you can, well, in my mind, when I watched that, I thought to myself, okay, well, I can just go to a shop. And that's what she encourages. She says, you don't have to buy the kit. Just go and buy whatever you can. And that's what I like about her, is the fact that she does that. Yeah. And I mean, she is, yes, please buy the kit. Who doesn't want to? But it's not like she's saying you can't do it. She's so promoting it that you don't even have to. And by the way, one of the people, Sell Yarn, is in the UK that is putting the kits together. So she says if you're in the UK and you want to do it, you're getting it. The shipping is going to be like minimal because it's in the UK. So yes, that's fantastic. So I thought I would go to my local yarn shop once I've now crocheted a hole into my stash and sort of get that, what she's got there, for future mosaic blankets, because that is a good basis, you know. Sorry, I just want to read Bev's comment. She says, one day I groped and groped for my crochet hook, never could find it. Then I picked up my project I was knitting and the needles were attached. Listen, that's hilarious, because that has happened. An official scissor detector. I'm telling you, Kath, I do not want to go sit on scissors. Nope. David Browning is having a Labor Day marathon today. I gave him some items for a giveaway. Really? I must go and check it out. Absolutely. Is it Granny Square? Is it still starting later today? Or has it started already? Because I would like to just, if it's going to be a Labor Day marathon, I'd like to pop in at some point, you know.
Yeah.
True story. I believe you, Bev. It's true story. I believe you. Is the Amacal also for people who are new to Mosaic? Kath, what she's also going to do, exactly like the Queen Cal, exactly like the other Havana Cal, is if you, the link is in the description box. If you watch that, it's a 1 hour and 20 minutes live stream replay. If you watch that, she says you can, as of Friday, you could buy online the book, and it's got a wire spiral binding. Beautiful. She says because she prefers practicality over beauty. I so agree.
Yeah,
and it's got all the charts. So what you're getting of the Amacal is everything in that book. So either it's a thin book, so either order the book and they send it to you, or you order the digital PDF download. But she's asked politely, and she says, I cannot police monitor you, but politely ask, please do not post pictures of what you're making until 1 October. Then the tutorial videos are coming out one after another of the Amacal. So, I mean, you could sort of say to yourself, why am I going to bother to buy the pattern if there is tutorials? Or if you can't afford the pattern, then do watch the tutorials. And she also says, look, watch the tutorials. She also encourages that. And, you know, so either way, she is, I think, benefiting, and one would want to support her. So, and I thought afterwards, look, I was thinking about Crystal of Bag O' Day with her thumb drive, and I thought, you know, like no one could predict lockdown or COVID. I sure hope there is never an internet COVID, so that there's no internet, because then at least you have a thumb drive with all the patterns, so you can continue doing whatever while whatever is restored. You know, let's not talk apocalypse. It's like it would be like the end of the world here. Let me just quickly.
So what I'm trying to do is get everything finished before December.
Oh,
and
yes.
then spend December practicing the interlock, practicing the mosaic, because December I plan to have the Granny Square blanket finished for sure.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. So your answer, Kath, is it for beginners too? I think once you have watched her #1 Beginner's Guide to Mosaic Crochet, the 2 videos that I mentioned in that How I Learned to Do Mosaic Crochet, once you've done that, you can do anything. And yes, well, the thing is to start with the Apache tiers, which is that #1 Beginner's Guide to Mosaic Crochet. Once you can do that, you should be able to do everything. But the tutorials are coming out from 1 October, and she says she's going to hold your hand all the way. But if you watch that live stream, and if you watch the live stream and you first heard about it from me, please put in her comments that OMGrannySquare told you or heard about you through OMGrannySquare. I would appreciate that. Now I check to see if I'm knitting before I go on a maid search for the crochet hook. Oh, that is so funny, Granny Square. Let me check. Catherine, try mosaic. It's so fun, says Bev. Oh, so Bev, you've done mosaic, hey? Hi, Julia Weed. Hello. Hi, I'm a newbie on your program. I love your poncho. Where can I get the pattern? Do you give classes? I have tutorials. So my poncho is a tutorial only, crochet tutorial. So if you go to my if you're on my channel, you go to my videos, there's a playlist called Wearables. And under Wearables, there you have it. Thank you, my sweetheart. Thank you for coming in. And you're so welcome.
Welcome.
Ooh, there's a book. Book need.
I was doing that when you said book. I thought, oh, I'll have to go check that out and get it.
And there she says it. I'm going to check it out. There is a book with beautiful. What they do is, okay, now it's exactly this. It's exactly, not exactly, but the point is what she's done is she's taken this pattern. Let me take this hook before gravity does. Okay, so now this, where you have this little triangle and this little triangle goes around one, there's 2 at the bottom, 2, 2, and 2 at the top. So what she does is that square in the middle, she takes and she changes the pattern every time. And she calls it, she tells you what it's named. Now you can work just the little square in the middle and make a whole blanket. Baby size, whatever size. So that's why you've got to watch the live, because she actually explains everything. She shows it, and all her testers has sent in their versions of, and she's chosen the version that she will show of. This is the pattern in the book. This is this pattern. This is what it looks like. This is how you can do it. So it's one pattern, sort of, to say, that you can do in various sizes. You can do it up to certain stages.
Yeah.
With the most beautiful border. Her border, I looked at that border and I thought, oh, I think that's beyond me. That's a thing for the challengers. The challenger in me has to go there. So I sat on scissors when I was a child. I turned and the scissors closed. I remember this still today. Please be careful. Consuelo, my tummy does a flip. I don't see the time. You don't see the time. The time.
I'll check.
The time for what? The time for what? For the live stream. You have to, if you click on the link, it will show you. There we go. I think I will buy the new pattern from Tina and make a pillowcase. Yes, that pillowcase. Now you can, if you buy no, what do you call it again? Where you buy the balls of yarn from someone, like you did from Ophelia. The kit. If you buy the kit, you have options. You can do a queen bed thing, or you can do a smaller blanket with 2 cushions. Those cushions, Hannah, looks amazing. She showed a blanket just in white and black. This is beautiful, and I have a white gray in my stash, so I can make a little start. Hannah, I tell you, I watched this live stream replay this morning. Say about an hour before my live started, I finished watching it. And I was, you know, when you're on a high and you're like, where's my yarn? I've got to get going. So I'm so pleased that after this, I'll be grabbing my motif and just continuing. But now this is what I did on Saturday. Oh, no, I can't. I've got this waiting for me with my new. No, okay, no, I can't see it, but now my assistant will know exactly. Most of the time, she knows exactly where it is. My knitting needles. I've got to do that little triangle before you go live at 5. Oh my heck! I'm so glad you're here to remind me. Oh, Jessica's just giving a big sigh. What time David will start? Do you have any idea what time David will start? No. I wonder if he does have a notification.
I wonder if it'll be kind of later on for us. You know.
Yes, I wonder too.
Yeah, maybe 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock 12 o'clock Eastern time.
What's his name, David? Browning. Browning, bearded
dude.
Yarn dude. Is it now dude singular? Okay. There we go. Labor Day Marathon live in 4 hours. Yes, that is definitely 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's an hour after your live stream, at least.
Yeah.
At least.
So
Yes.
it's what, quarter past 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Copy.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to paste it. I will paste it. David Browning Labor Day live stream. I will paste it in the chat. Writing patterns is so much work. I absolutely don't mind paying the designer for their work. I actually like to have the pattern with the tutorial. I was actually quite amazed. I must say, I was quite amazed that she does not make the tutorial part of the paid pattern, which means if you buy the pattern, you have a hyperlink to the tutorial, so that you have to buy the pattern to get the tutorial. She doesn't seem to mind to have put all that work into the pattern and then do tutorials that makes it sort of free for those who can't either afford or don't. Because I mean, there are people who really cannot afford any patterns, probably. I mean, there are always people who can't afford any patterns. I would think that I'm always just glad if I can afford a pattern or two. And
I was on Ravelry last night, just checking out patterns, shawl patterns, knitted shawl patterns.
You're on a knitting buzz, hey?
Oh yeah, and I found the maple leaf knitted shawl.
Ooh.
Oh my god, it's gorgeous in autumn colors.
Oh,
so
hello, Roses Crochet, welcome in. But that sounds, any leaf pattern, whether it is crochet or knit, to me, and a shawl sounds like, mwah. That's beautiful. Show that. That is like a, oh wait, let me solo you. Is that roving? Oh, that's roving yarn, isn't it?
It doesn't say. Let me see. Oh, it's 4mm, 232 meters, 100 grams, and it's the Wanderlust, and it's called Vermont. And I bet the knitted shawl will look beautiful in this.
Oh, you can imagine.
So I've got 5 of these, so I've got well over 1,000 meters.
That's a lot, because that's how much I used in this. And I mean, this was 5 of that, exactly 5 of that. And it is, let me take the center. The center is it's a meter to this side and a meter from the center to this. So this is 2 meters wide. This is 2 meters wide.
I need to
it's
use
going to be nice and big.
A 4mm
yes.
needle.
Oh, and you're going to get further than me because it's knitted. You're going to be knitting for a while.
And I've got Rick's yarn for the, oh no, that's not the colour. Yes it is. And I've got Rick's yarn for his sweater that I'm doing him for Christmas.
Ooh, woman, you for Christmas. That must also be done in December. Good morning, Michelle's Mosaic. And listen, have you seen Michelle Tina's live stream on Friday? You must check out my description box because I've dropped the link in there. If you haven't seen it, because I missed it. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. There's a new, but you should know because Michelle is right onto it. Good morning, good morning, good morning, says everyone. And hello, Jamie. Morning, Ursula and UK Linda. I don't have the brain capacity to work on intricate mosaic crochet like Tina's new cowl she released last week. Listen, Jamie, I looked at it and I thought to myself, woo, this is intimidating. If I thought anything that she's released up to now is intimidating, this new Amacal is out there. But she says, I laughed how straightforward she was. Listen, she used another word, but then she said duck instead of the other first letter. It was so funny because she just say it like it is. And you know, someone said, oh, they think they can't do it. She says, she just said, well, you can't do it with that attitude. But if you say you can, then I will show you. I just thought, that's it. She is really straight, and that is a good thing. You have made me very excited about the cowl, Ashley. You are such an enabler. Kath, oh, I tell you, if you watch that live stream replay, she's opening a bottle of bubbly within the first 2 minutes after just saying, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, now that I know that the technical stuff is right, let me open the bubbly and I'm going to relax with you guys. I'm like, okay, this is a Reggie.
Well, I mean, we don't actually see Reggie open the bottle of wine when she's having her wine or a lager or whatever she drinks when she does her universities.
No, she opened it, she popped it, and then some wasted, and then at some point she's just going with her foot, you know, like you threw a cloth down and you're just going with your foot. Listen, I so loved that live stream because she was so, I'm just living. This is how I'm doing it. No airs and graces. It's just, I just love it. I just love how she does it. Yeah. So, Kath, I'm glad if you're inspired because I was so inspired. For David's marathon, it is not in the upcoming events. Okay, but I've dropped the link now. I'm still in bed, but phone in my hand and eyes are open. Oh, those sweet brown eyes. I love brown eyes. Why do I love brown eyes? Because everybody in my family has blue eyes. So blue eyes. We get excited about blue eyes. And so I was, you know, what would you do if you woke up one morning and you had the opposite color of the eyes that you used to have? So, and the opposite color of hair that you used to have. So I've had whatever color. So I say I used to have brown hair and brown eyes. Now I wake up and I've got blonde hair and blue eyes. The first thing I'll have to do is go to my cupboard and see what goes with blonde hair and blue eyes. Because everything is geared towards your hair and your eyes, isn't it? Hey, I mean,
I'm very lucky. I can wear any color, so whatever color I've got in the wardrobe will work. Whatever color hair I've got, I think, because I can wear it.
No, but I mean, when you buy things, for instance, if you now wake up with red hair, there might be a thing or two that you might think won't go with it. Or yes. Julia Weed, are you from South Africa? Trudy's asking. I'll see. Maybe she answered already. Hello, Sunita. Noon my time in bed watching. Hello, our matriarch, Geraldine. Hello, sweetheart. Welcome in.
How are you?
She worked with a Julia Weed. Okay. Sunita, what are you going to work on after your blue hats are mailed off? Jamie, that is a question.
It is.
She's going to start Granny Squares. You know, and just rock those Granny Squares. 12 Central, 1 Eastern. There you go. Thank you, Ursula, for posting David's link. No problem. Iris, good morning, my sweetheart. How are you doing? Must be early for you now. Glad you're up. How was your weekend? I hope you're doing well. Hi, Iris, and it's 8:18 a.m. here in North Carolina. Ooh, you're where Granny D is. I'm going to make shawl with my Granny D inspired yarn by Sweet. Yarn, be sweet, don't be ugly yarn from Melissa for the Hooker September Challenge. Okay, I'm going to make shawl with my Granny D inspired yarn, be sweet, don't be ugly. Hey, what kind of yarn is that? I must check it out. Karen, Carl's daughter. So now, Karen. So now, that is, remember how Tina explained her surname? So you are the daughter of Carl, because it's Carl's daughter. That is how I understood Tina's explanation of her, the second name after her name, and then the third name. So that is interesting. Hello, everybody. I wanted to thank all of you for inspiring me to try mosaic crochet. It was much easier than expected, and the pillow cover just thrilled my mom. What? You finished it already? You're so quick. Well, I'm so, Katrien, I am so absolutely thrilled for you, happy for you. Then some granny squares for some YouTube friends. Didn't I just say it? I must have been psychic. I've never used roving yarn. Pardon?
Your crystal ball must be working overtime today.
I'm still here getting ready for work, but I'm listening. Oh, Jeanette, I sometimes do that in your live stream as well. If I see that chat going, I just grab my hook and I can get going. Oh, and some amigurumi. Oh, you sound like Jessica. So very nice. Shush, Linda, I don't need more patterns. Not listening, not listening, not watching, not listening. I bought all Tina's patterns last month when she had a double sale. All her patterns were 50% off each pattern plus 3. Buy 3, get 1 free. I haven't been able to figure out the ones with diagrams. Listen, Jamie, if you haven't yet, then please watch. It's a 25-minute video. You don't have to watch it, but go to the description box of that video that I made that says how I learned to do mosaic crochet, because in there I tell you exactly what I did if you haven't watched it. But it just makes it easier. I just don't want anybody. It took me days. It took me about 4, 5, 6 days, 4 days plus a weekend to figure it out, to wrap my head around it. So that's why I thought, it's a learning curve. And I thought if I can shorten that learning curve for someone by just saying, this is what I did, now go do that. You don't have to take the amount of days that I did. But once you can do that, it's going to be fine. That yarn is beautiful. That you held up, Linda. I'm catching up with the comments. Katrien is saying it's beautiful. That roving yarn you held up. Sanita, you are making granny squares for, she says, for YouTube friends. I'm scared to attempt mosaics just yet. Sanita, once you watch that video of mine that says how I learned to do mosaic crochet, it's my latest video, you are definitely going to think it's doable. Because it's so doable. Hi, Iris. Hi, Iris. Is it still a go? You'll get it. It takes some study, but once you get it, you'll be fine. Exactly. That's Bev says to Jamie. But Jamie, that's why I say, go watch that video of mine. It will just... Sanita, I've created a few shawls before, but I can't figure out how to wear one. I wear it as a triangular scarf. So I put the V in the front and then throw one point around and the other point around. And that's how I wear it, because I'm not small like you, Jamie. So, or I can wear it like this one from the Good Company shawl. I actually put around the back like this, and then one side down and one side I bring up with my, and now I've got it right here, one like this, and you just go through like this, and it keeps you warm from your shoulders to my waist. So that's what I like about it. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Jeanette. Just saw it live. Isn't it wonderful? Yes, you just saw that live stream, didn't you? Michelle, I tell you, when Hannah told me about it, I was like, I have to go and watch that. And I'm so grateful she told me. Isn't it wonderful when one of your viewers tells you about something, that they think you might not have reached your ears? Jamie, I have to figure out what stitch for the shawl first, says Sanita. Oh, yes.
So does she give you the link for the book?
Yes. Everything is in her description box. So you go to that video, that replay, and you go to and you can buy the PDF download or the book. I would actually want to buy the book, to be quite honest, because I've so far been, if I go and sit in the lounge with my tab of yarn or my project box, I've got my phone next to me, and that's how I've been doing it. Or I just need to go at some point to my local stationer thingy and ask them to print out everything for me, and they can bind it in book form once I have it, because I don't have a printer at the moment. There's just so many people ask, what will happen if I try this? I say, try it. That's exactly what Tina told him.
Just try it.
Tina sounds great, my kind of people. Yeah, she will tell you to duck off. I'm telling you, it was amazing. I had to laugh out loud. I said to Jessica, I wonder, did I hear right? Then I heard it again, and she said, no, it's duck, not what you heard, duck. And then the emojis came through, the duck emojis came through, and I had to laugh out loud. It was just so funny. So, and she speaks, listen, she is fluent in Spanish. People were asking her questions in Spanish. She was just ripping through that language. She could read French, and she says, I can read it. I'm going to answer you in English. Someone came in and she spoke. I don't know what people in Iceland speak, but that language she spoke. And that is that language. And the English, of course. So I was so impressed. Sanita, here is a question for everyone that lives in a climate with a cold climate. How does a person wear a wrap or shawl with a coat? Like a triangular scarf.
Yes. Yeah. Like this.
I agree, Beth. Worst case, you have to frog it, nothing lost. Yeah, just choose a yarn that can frog, hey?
Johnny, so just wrap it round.
Yes, there you go. I've only been... Okay, while you wrap it, there you go. I'm going to put you in solo so they can see what you're doing. And so I've only been crocheting for a few months, and it was much easier than I expected. Oh, Katrine, I'm so glad for you. Yes, you wrap it around, and then the point is in the front, and then just throw one point around your neck the one way, one point the other way. There you go. There you go. Exactly like that.
Under the V in the front, and then there we go.
And then the jacket over, and there you. Oh, that's lovely and warm.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
There you go.
Take me off now.
You're off.
Thank you.
There you go. Good morning, Nancy. Hello, my sweetheart. How are you? So good to see you. Nancy, if you've done mosaic crochet and you're late now, you check out the description box because Tina Thorvaldar. Oh, I got that surname down to a T now. Thorvaldar. Actually, yeah, Thor. Sounds like Thor. We all know Thor. Thorvaldar. Thorvaldar. Yes, Tina Thorvaldar. I'm leaving out the middle one. I've got to see the middle one to be able to repeat it again. So it's going to be, let me just have a look here. It is Thorudottir, Tina Thorudottir. Just hear daughter.
Thorudottir.
Although it's Dottir, just hear daughter. It's Thorudottir. Thorudottir. Yeah. So Thorudottir, which means daughter of Thor. Thorudottir. Thorvaldar. Yeah. I mean, when she said it, I thought, okay, this is manageable. I can do this. I can actually say it. Yes, Sunita, hats it would be, she says. Hey, Nancy. Katrine says it is 7:30 a.m. here in Texas. Wow. Good morning, Jeanette. Good morning, everybody saying hello to everybody. Oh, you wonderful people. Thank you for everybody, for anybody that's hitting the thumbs up. Mwah! Huge thank you from me. Thank you so much. Hello, Nancy. Hello. Ooh, you are just so fantastic. Shawl pins are life. It is. Yeah. I love shawl pins. What a lovely shawl pin, says Katrine. Oh, thank you.
This goes with mine. You know, with
okay, let me show you. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to show you just for a second. There you go.
And then I put that round.
Yes. You just make it lie nicely, and you just, yeah, put it, yeah, that's right.
There we go. Let me just say, There's
There
mine.
we go. There we go. Yes, we see it. There we go. That's how I do mine too. That's exactly that.
So, yep. So that's my sister-in-law's Christmas present, done and dusted. So
Does your 20-minute video on mosaic crochet to cover the subject of the fear of cutting the yarn and looking at all those ends causes anxiety? I have crocheted mosaic Apache tears before. Yes. Listen, I will, up to now and in the foreseeable future, my mind is made up to always do a border. I cannot say never, never say never, never say never, because you know, what is the use of having a mind if you can't change it? But I might change my mind at some point, but at this point, my mind is made up to always do a border, because a border to me, up to now, like even in this one, it is just so fantastic to have that border that adds such a professional look. So I love that. And at the moment in my book, it can't compete with no border. Yeah, Nottie, she teaches how to do a double border. Yes, no sewing in. Yes, you don't sew in anything. That's the whole thing. She does show you, if you want to, crochet in every end when you start the next one, right? She does show you how to do that, so that once you've crocheted in, you actually put a border on the front. Let's call it the front, the pattern side, and not on the back. So you can, that's an option.
Yeah.
But that's not an option I'm going to take.
No.
Reggie, how many languages do you speak and read again? Jamie is asking. Yes, Jamie, that's kind of why I'm timid to try mosaic. No, Sunita, you must think to yourself, it would not be that popular if everybody had to work in ends. I mean, I don't think there's so many people that love to work in ends. I speak 3 fluently, 1 sort of, and read 5. Woo, wow. That's a lot. Jamie says, Nancy, that's going to be my retirement goal in 10 years, to have the patience and time to crochet a double border. You know what I think about the double border? I do what Tina tells me to do, which is, she says, when you've done all the work to do this mosaic blanket, you should think, so put on this mindset, you think of your double border as the crown, the final piece that's going to round off this, all your hard work. So that's how I think about it. With that mindset, to me, that double border is like the final cherry on the cake.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. So it goes by quickly. I made her Havana blanket. Nancy, this is the Indiana, and I am now on my 2nd Indiana, but this time I'm going to try the big motif. And you know what I do is, by the way, okay, let me just tell you that what I do is, you know how this is now the start here at the bottom, and now I go up and I do this motif. But after doing this motif, I continue, and then I turn it over like this, and I start from here on whatever I want, so that this huge motif will land in the middle of the blanket, because I was doing it this far and I thought, I'm bored with this big motif. I don't want to do the big motifs. I want to do smaller ones, like the ones you can see on the background, because I memorize it and I enjoy it more.
Yeah.
But now, I'm not going to stop now. I'm going to finish this, but I'm going to turn it over once I'm done, and I'm going to crochet this way so that this lands in the middle of the blanket. And there's no reason why you can't, because either way, it looks the same at the back.
Yeah.
Reggie, you have an amazing brain in that pretty head of yours. Ooh, yes. Ooh, we know that. If I didn't live in such a hot climate, I'd make more of them, says Nancy. Ooh, Nancy. I agree with you. That's one drawback. Only one drawback. Of all the positives there is of the hot climate. Reggie. I want to start a new pattern from Tina, but since I got COVID, my crocheting has slowed down. Michelle, when did
Oh,
you
I'm
get
so
COVID?
sorry. I'm sorry to
When were
hear that.
you? Yeah, when did you get COVID? Look, yeah, you absolutely need to recover before you're going to.
Yeah. Just
Reggie,
take
I have never seen a shawl pin before ever. I don't even know where to look for one. I think I'll use a clothespin. Jamie, Amazon, Etsy, Ravelry, type in shawl pin. You'll get lots.
Oh,
Linda, smiley face. I'm so much looking forward to your and Gina's live today. I cannot expect. I cannot expect. I prepared dinner today in the morning. What? She prepared dinner in the morning so that she could be on your live stream. Fantastic. Oh, Hannah, you're such a sweetheart.
Jamie, you could even use something like this as a shawl pin.
Yes, now that's original. No joke. True.
No? Yeah.
Yeah, no.
That is the
Yeah.
original shawl pin.
Really?
Yeah, these used to be the original shawl pins, yeah. Because these are put on, you know, men in Scotland, they wear kilts.
Yeah.
They're the kilt, they're called kilt pins. Because I used to wear Scotch kilts, and this is the pin that I put in my skirt so it doesn't flap open and show up. It shouldn't be
Oh,
showing.
yes. Oh, yes. Really, Jamie? I make a ton of shawls, so I had to get myself a whole bunch. My favorite one is that very Irish Celtic style. There, she said it.
Mm-hmm.
Consuelo says, I love the double border for mosaics. Yes, absolutely. Laugh out loud, Reggie. That's how I'm going to describe my German from now on. Sort of.
This is my. This
Oh.
is for myself when I finally get round to making myself a shawl.
That's not heavy, is it?
No, not heavy
is
at
it?
all. No,
Well, if it was heavy, it would just determine what you're going to. You won't use the lightest material to make a shawl pin. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I like this little thing, because this is as light as anything. I wonder how many grams this weighs.
This is very. I've got 2 of these, so I'm thinking this. If I do the maple leaf, I could use that for that.
Oh yes, oh yes. But I love that color. That's fantastic. I cheated and knitted my border on the pillow cover. Ah, Catherine, that's not cheating. That is innovation.
I'd use the initiative. And I think
initiative.
I would do the same, I think.
Yeah, she does a little border. She does a little tutorial. It's not much bigger than a washcloth. It's like a mini blanket with a border, says Nancy. Oh, that's Tina's little Apache Tears little tutorial. Mm-hmm. Judy says, I've lost my Crochet doing the bleeping border. Now I'm trying macrame. Listen, Julie, do what DIY tells us always to do when you lose your Crochet for something, because it has to be fun. Park it. Park it. Park it. Reggie, I guess the next time I order from you, I'm going to have to buy a shawl pin from you. Oh, absolutely. I was commissioned to do 8 scarves. Whoops, last Christmas using mosaic in the design. I will make some more. There is a shawl with mosaic. I want to try that. It's in one of the patterns I bought. I have to. I tested positive on the 1st of September, and we are now on the 6th. Oh, so you're, shall we say, not halfway in the first third of your recovery. Julie, yes, that's my fear too. I leave the blanket because of the border. I'm not as dedicated as Ursula. No, it's not that I'm not dedicated. The point is I make a plan. I have a plan. You know, when a plan comes together, I love it when a plan comes together. I'm not a sucker for punishment. Let's put it that way. So I'm not going to be working in, and many people think like that. And even Tina thinks like that. That's why she created that border. Those big pins were what we put on our quilt skirts in the 80s. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I collect scarf pins, like some people collect stitch markers, says Michelle. Really? Oh, you must have a lot of nice ones to show then. Prayers for you, Michelle, for a speedy recovery. Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Prayers, honey.
Absolutely, my
Sending you
sweetheart.
gentle hugs.
Macrame, Julie, have you found a tutorial that is easy and in English for a hanging flower pot? Asks Jamie. So let's see, Michelle. There's scarf pins too. Well, I guess shawl pins can be used for anything. Jamie, I like making the mosaic blanket. I have done the back 5 rows of the border, and all I need to do is the front 5, but I can't even pick it up right now. Girl, park that thing. Park that thing. I want to do a little there the word escapes me now. I did when they do that. Where the heck are they going? You know, so okay. I'm not going to do a numbers game. So for a moment, if we could okay, if you were writing a comment, finish writing it and press send or whatever. But for a moment, I want to do just a little draw giveaway. So just finish your comments and then wait for a moment. Jamie says, yes, Isha has a plan and she executes her plan. I can't be that dedicated. I would abandon that blanket so fast. Prayers for Michelle, says Consuelo. Absolutely. Jamie, there's loads of tutorials. I made a hanging planter yesterday. Now I'm trying a dream catcher. Woo, Julie. Goodness me, woman. Jamie says, Julie, what blanket did you do? How big is it? Okay. So take a moment. So now what I'm going to explain quickly what we do is this. I give a word, and on my mark, you type it. I have a number here. And then we all type the same word, but I know the number, and I will count whoever is that number comment. Like, you know, the random comment picker, you ask the random comment picker, you ask people to type a word, and then you ask, give me a random comment, a random number, and then you count who is number whatever, and that person is the winner of a either $20, what do you call it? PayPal. I can pay PayPal $20, so you can go and buy some patterns from Tina or whoever, or Amazon gift card of $20. So if give me a thumbs up if you're ready, for those who are ready. Julie says, I bought 4 hula hoops to make dream catchers. Wow. Hi, says Tammy. Hi, Tammy. Welcome in.
Hi,
we're going to have a little game now. So just give a thumbs up if you're ready. And then we have to just stop the comments for a moment. Good morning, all, says Gigi. Julie says, I made the Indiana. Jamie, let me look up the tutorial for the mosaic and I will give it to you. There we go. So there's all the thumbs. And then just if we could stop commenting for a moment. Okay, I'm going to give you the word in the mark. The word that you have to type, and then let's give you, how long do we give them to type that word? A minute. 60 seconds. Okay. Then there we go. When you see the mark, that's the word in capitals that you have to type in the comments. Type that word in the comments, and then that's all you do, and then you wait. Then you wait. Type that word, and then you wait. Doesn't matter if it is capitals or small or whatever, but just type the word and then have a wait. Have a wait. Have a wait. How do you say? Wait a little bit. Never mind. Nightbot comes up. Nightbot doesn't care what I say. Oh, hello, Priscilla so good to see you, sweetheart. And we need to meet up, hey? When are we going to meet up? So let's see. I'm actually need to count. Okay, so 45 seconds left. Need to give time for those who are a little bit maybe behind, and the refreshing and the what. And about another 30 seconds. Everybody has typed the word. Another 20 seconds. I'm looking at the watch. And another 5 seconds. I think everybody's done. Just throw me some thumbs up if throw me some thumbs up to see if you're done. Everybody's done, I think. There we go, Sanita. On my screen, Sanita's first thumbs up. There we go. So let's see, a few thumbs up. There we go, all the thumbs up. Okay, so now I'm going to go to my mark, and I'm going to count on my screen where is the number, and then I'm going to show you the number. So let me just count nicely here. 1, 2, 3. Let me just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to wait. Let me, because the screen jumps. So don't think that if I highlight your name, you're the winner. Just wait for a moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That is the winner. Is winner number 11. Gigi. GGP, please email me and I will send you either Amazon gift card or a PayPal US dollars 20. I'm saying that the wrong way around, eh? $20. But I'm saying it the way I read it in my mind. US dollars 20. Either the PayPal transfer or a gift card. So please email me. Thank you so much for everybody that I think this works better if I have a number and then just everybody puts the word in, and it's better than this guess a number and then everybody has got to try. You know how it was on my live stream previously. You've got to try like 4 or 5 times. 4. Now let me not exaggerate. Let's say 3 times, 4 times. And it's ridiculous. So, anyway. So, after this, I'm going to get going into
Gigi.
Gigi, you email me, you know, the channel name at gmail.com. So, I think this is, I'm going to do this again. So this definitely works better for me to do this little thingy. So, yeah, I have to, at some point, it looks like I've hit my 3,000 mark, and I'm waiting for it to go over 3,100 before I celebrate anything, you know. I don't want to celebrate and then wake up and it's under 3,000. But I want to give it some thought, you know, to the prizes and the how I'm going to do it. So I want to do it in a normal live stream. It will be on a Monday or a Friday, just a normal live stream, not any special time. It's better to stick to the schedule.
Well, my birthday's on a Friday this month. So
which one? Which?
24th.
You don't say it, because here it's a public holiday on the 24th. It is Heritage Day for us. 24th September. Wait, where is my 2 pens? I'm going to write that down.
Rick said to me, Rick was saying to me, what did I want to do? So we're going to go out. We're going out for the day, and then he's going to take me out for a meal. So I might not make your live that day.
No, fantastic.
unfortunately. So I'm going to do a little birthday celebration on the Wednesday, which is the 22nd. Do a little celebration
Lovely.
on the Wednesday before my birthday on the Friday. I can't believe I'm going to be a year older. Oh my God, I don't know where all the years have gone.
What are you saying? Good morning, Angela. I'm so glad to see you.
Hi, Angela. I'm going to be 61.
Thank you, Vera.
I'm going to be 61.
I can't wait to be 60. I'm telling you now, I cannot wait to be 60.
Oh.
I know it sounds terrible, but I don't have long to go. But, well, I'm not saying, I mustn't say I don't have long to go. I have a few years to go. But yeah, that's now one thing I can't wait for is 60. So, but anyway,
realize that you've hit the 3K. Oh, I'm absolutely delighted for you.
Well, listen,
for you.
I don't get excited too soon. I'm waiting for it to hit 3,100 before I get excited. You know, I want to be comfortably over the line before I celebrate.
Yeah,
you know what I
YouTube.
mean.
Yeah, because YouTube takes. I can't believe how many subscribers I've lost this year because YouTube take them away.
It was over the 100, and then I woke up the next morning and there was like 30 gone. 30.
Yeah.
Or something like that. And I thought, okay, let's just wait this out and see, because I don't want to do that. You know, yeah, I have it now in the other room, but that blanket that I made, that's on my channel, it's called Ursula's Blanket. It was the first blanket I made for me. It's the one with the little squares with the applique on it. So what I'm doing now is, as I do things, Gigi, it is the channel name, which is OMGrannySquare, and my email is in the description box, but it's the channel name exactly as you see it, OMGrannySquare @gmail.com. See? So that blanket is like a photo album, that you would say, memory blanket, because what I do is, if you've done, say, like I did that thing of Reggie that I had on my lap here now, the Good Company shawl. Now I've got this much left. Now I make a little square out of this, and it just goes one side, and eventually I have all those squares and I put it together and it's a blanket, but it is of the last 24 months projects that I finished, little squares that will remind me of the projects. So it's like if I look at it, I see the last 24 months.
A memory blanket.
So yes, it's to me a real, how do you call it? A memory. Yeah, I was so glad to be 62 to get my Social Security. Makes a big difference. That is if your car doesn't cost you an arm and a leg to be fixed, says Granny D. Well, that's what I'm saying. When in the next 3 years, no, under 3 years, I'm counting months. If you say it in months, it sounds shorter. I'll be receiving my first annuity that pays out. So that already is like, yay. And YouTube is stupid with subscribers. I will get a notification that someone subscribed. Then I check and my numbers went down. Stupid, says Kat. I'm telling you, it is a mystery. It's like, what the heck? Yes, it's crazy how I've got an unsubscribe, and I know I didn't unsubscribe. Not good, says Debbie. It is a mystery. It's like, please explain this to us. Jamie, did you see the macrame channels I posted? Asks Julie. Catherine says, Ursula's blanket is...
I'll be back in a minute. The door's gone.
Okay, no problem. Like a memory quilt. Catherine, exactly. So if I look at that blanket, I can see the last 24 months. So it's one of those blankets that you're not in a hurry to finish. As you finish a project and you've got something left over, I make a little square of my 20 stitches by 15 rows of half double crochets, and you put it to one side. Then you make your next project like this, and whatever you've got left, you make one little square with those in it, and you remember, oh, that was when I did my mosaic blanket. Definitely of this blanket, I am going to make at least 2 squares. Woo! Look at this beauty that came in here. Hello.
Hi.
I so love your shorter hair. I can't
Thank
tell
you.
you. It's just so beautiful.
Thank you. I love it too. It's so much lighter. My head is
It's beautiful.
so much lighter.
Did you
How
like
are
my
you?
version of your... Which company shawl now? What did I do with your shawl now? Did I throw it? What happened to it?
Hi, Reggie.
Hi.
How do you like my good company shawl that I put up, hey? 5
I
balls.
love it. I love it. It's
I
beautiful.
discovered one more, and I thought, I'm not going to sit with this one. I'm going to take out the last row and add it. And it added about 5 rows. Because I thought, hi, Reggie.
Hello,
Judy.
everyone.
Jamie says, Judy, I got it. Hello, 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 hello. There you go.
I'm sorry in advance if you're listening to my children fighting over Lego.
No worries, no worries. I'm so glad to see you. Here we go. Don't you love it? I love it. And it's
I love
2 meters
it. I
high.
so love the colors that you chose. They are so appropriate. Well, not for
That
you,
shows
it's
me.
going to be spring now, but for us.
No. Listen, it's spring, but you can see how warm I'm dressed today because it's spring, but I don't know. Someone didn't notify the weather that it's supposed to be warming up. I mean, I'm looking at you and I'm like, girl, aren't you chilly?
It's so hot here.
Yeah, it's going to be hot. It's warm today, but it's going to be hotter Tuesday and Wednesday here.
Yeah, it's terrible. I mean, it's not terrible. I love it. But for the Germans, it's terrible. They don't know what to do. They're like, it's September. Why is it so hot?
Wow. Good morning, Sandrine. Hello, Sandrine.
Hi, Sandrine.
Yes, I am. Debbie, I'm so cold. That's why I'm bundled up. Sorry to...
Linda?
Me? Her?
Ice cream cone.
Ah.
I mean, even here in the UK, you know, the September, usually gets cooler.
Yeah.
But we went for a walk today and we didn't even wear a coat because we didn't need to. But it's going to be warm tomorrow.
Just repeat that sentence, please. Just repeat that sentence because I definitely heard it wrong. You didn't even wear what?
A coat.
Oh. Okay, I heard wrong.
What did you think she said?
I heard it was so hot we went for a walk and we didn't even wear clothes. And I'm like, heck no.
No,
so,
that is something you will never
no.
It
that's
wasn't
why
me this time. It wasn't me this time.
No. That's why I had to just ask. I mean, what did you say? Just repeat that sentence because that does not make sense with Linda.
He's ignorant and thinks he's got a clothes on. No.
Oh, she said we barely had 20 Celsius in August. Now we have 26. Wow. Yeah, nudist hike. That is what you call it. Oh, Cotton. No, listen. Yeah.
Is that a thing? Is that like something people actually do? Because that sounds like...
there is nudist camps.
Yeah, it sounds like it's something that's like plausible.
It is.
Listen, we actually have our Sandy Bay is a nudist beach here in South Africa, here in Cape Town, I mean, there's many stories about someone who would this one lady who complained that you know, there's these naked people on the beach, and when the police investigated, this old lady had to show them how she could see them, and she actually had to stand on her chair on her flat where she was with binoculars to be able to see them, because there is a wall, whatever, at this certain, it's I mean, it's not just open, it's close enough, but yeah, so she did some peeping there, so no wonder. I love autumn. My favorite season. My only thing I don't like is having to pay the high heating bill. Ooh, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
We have nudist beaches here too. There's actually so in Munich, I don't know if you know, but Munich is a city that sits on a river, not on a, so they don't have a sea or a beach, they have like a river. And in the biggest park in Munich, in the middle of the city, they have like a nudist area, like, so sort of like a nudist beach, but without the beach part. so if you want to, like, you know, sunbathe naked, it's allowed there. But
No,
only on this.
no. The only time I get naked is when I get in the bath or have a shower. No.
We do, Debbie, yes. Julia, yes, it is definitely cold in Durbanville, where I am now. Yes, it is cloudy. There's the wind that is blowing. There's so much ice on the mountains, snow on the mountains, that the wind that is blowing is like cutting through, right through you. So, yes, I made an owl a few months back with yarn, and it looks like macrame, but having macrame cord is so much better. I saw someone making an eye cord, and that's one thing I've not made before either. As things go, I've got a list of things that I'm adding to my calendars. What did you hear? Did you hear something?
Sorry, I read the comment that you have highlighted on the screen.
I don't mind nude bathing, but hiking, nope. Bugs, nettles, and other stingy things I'll pass. You know what we were watching on Sunday, I think, my husband and I and Jessica, and then the neighbor came over for his lunch, and we were watching, was it Gogglebox UK on YouTube, and there was now obviously you watch it and you can't predict what they're going to show, but one of the things, a little extract they showed, what was that, Naked but Afraid, or what, something like that. And these people only lasted, I think, a day, the night, and the next morning both of them went back, because exactly that, they were in the Amazon. They were so stung, and this guy said he's how do you say, a soldier, and he said he would rather prefer war than that. I mean, I could agree. I would agree. Our beach is clothing optional. I laugh out loud. It perks living in isolation. Wow. Yeah, definitely. Perks living in isolation. What is on your hook, Reggie, that are you allowed to show?
Yes, I'm working on a new shawl.
Yes, Katrine, I agree. I keep thinking of the sunburn. Nope. Exactly. Ooh, let me just solo.
Wait.
Is it like the dragon's tail?
It's
is it your creation?
The same shape.
It's the shape is a boomerang. You know that where you
Yes, boomerang, yes. Boomerang.
You decrease on one side and increase on the other side. So
that's beautiful. So when will that be ready?
The pattern?
Yeah.
The pattern is ready. I'm just finishing the shawl.
No, I want to. Is that on your on Ravelry? Is that on Ravelry?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Do you know?
That's what I mean.
No. I finished writing it up because it's, you know, a lot like the boomerang shawl has two rows repeat. And this one, because it also has, I don't know if you can see, it has like a pattern in there. So every few rows there's something different.
I did see, but that's beautiful. Yes, like a bubble. Yeah, beautiful.
Every few rows there's a little, like, first of all, there's like rows that look like that, and then there's solid rows, and then
like
there's
yeah, it's beautiful.
Um,
good morning, Cuthbert Drakes. Good morning, welcome in.
So it's actually like a 6-row repeat on mine, but it's very simple. I mean, it's nothing too complicated. I just I love these boomerang shawls, like the shape of them.
I love it. I love the shape.
Because when you wrap them around, you always have like the long tail falling down, which I really like.
You know what I do is that part that is the biggest, I usually throw over so that it's behind me. And then whatever is left, I keep wrapping around.
Exactly. Yes. And then you have like the tail falling down.
Oh, yes. It's beautiful.
That's, okay, so I really like this shape. So there's what Linda said, the dragon tail is where you, every few rows, you take a few stitches out, you know, and then it makes this like teeth.
Yeah.
So so the principle of boomerang is the same, only you don't take rows off. So you just like
teeth.
Increase. Yeah.
No dentures either.
So I like the shape, this boomerang shape. I really like it.
So when will it be ready for sale so that one can buy it?
Well, I was going to have a few people test it before, because I don't like to put patterns out without testing. So I assume like a few weeks.
Okay. We'll be watching, but you'll be telling us when it's out.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. I was like, right now I was just hoping to finish it so that I can, you know, put a picture on the pattern when I give it to people to test.
Jamie says, Kath, we ice fish and skate on the beach in -40. And I got spray sunscreen to protect the naked skin in the sun. Naked? Yes, whatever. Well, if you ski, it sounds like you're doing what? Doing it with t-shirts and shorts, or what? What naked skin? The face?
Naked skin? That does not sound fun at all.
Ice skate. We ice fish and skate on the beach in -40. Now, the question is, which skin is naked? The hands and the face? We are concerned, Jamie. It's a little bit concerning.
I don't even think she'd have her hands out at -40. She should have gloves on.
I don't think she should be out of the house at -40.
Yes.
I definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't go out. I would stay inside.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, I'm staying inside now, and I'm at +13. Not yet. I'm not sure if it's +13 yet. Debbie says, Reggie, are you looking for testers for the shawl, or do you have them already?
I didn't do anything yet. I didn't start looking for I was just gonna finish the shawl first.
Yes. No, but I think it's beautiful. And then you tell us, is that double knit? Double knit you're using?
Oh, the yarn. It's
the one you're using.
It's a thick and thin.
A roving.
No, it's not roving. Because it's twisted.
Oh,
but it's beautiful. Thick and thin.
What hook size? 4?
I'm using a 4mm. Yeah.
Oh, I love 4. I love fall. But that's what I loved about this one. It was a roving yarn, and I didn't know what to make with it. Then I saw your pattern, and I thought, problem solved. Problem solved.
Yeah, I really like
And
roving yarn, but this,
I love
I mean, this specific one that I'm using is not roving because it has 3 different strands applied together. So it's
wait.
wait,
3
I don't know
different
if you can
strands?
see it. I think
Yes,
because of my light, you probably can't see, but it does have 3 strands, but they are spun in a way that they are like very thin at some parts and then thicker and others. Wait, let me get a part where you can clearly see it. Just need to pull out a little bit. So you see this is almost bulky.
Yes.
And then just a few centimeters, and this is already like decay.
Okay. Wow.
And then it goes all the way to this, which is almost like fingering.
Yes, I love that. I love it.
Thank you.
What yarn is it?
It's Fandango from Hobie.
Oh, right.
Oh, no, everyone was talking about clothing optional on our beach. Then people were asking about protecting naked body parts from sunburn. I got a spray for that. In winter, minus 40 Celsius, our beach, we ice in winter outside. We're not naked. We're dressed for the elements, and we go skating and ice fishing outside, not sunbathing naked. Laugh out loud.
Thank you for the clarification.
Good to hear. Absolutely.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, I've got a big part waiting on a big parcel from Hobie.
Oh, I'm waiting on a big
Linda,
parcel
I
from
saw that you are totally hooked on Hobie right now.
Oh yeah, I love Hobie yarn. Absolutely.
They are amazing. They are the best yarn company out there.
I love their. I mean, this twister. This is Hobie's twister, and I've never felt a yarn so soft. It is gorgeous, and it's knitting up really nice. Really nice. So I've started a collection of these. I've got
a collection. You see, now that's why I'm crocheting a hole in my stash, because when I finish that hole in my stash.
So I've got a collection.
Why are you laughing?
I've got Cotton Kings. I've got Azalea. I've got what's the other one I've got? I've got. Let me just see. Bear with. This one. I've got this one. Universe.
Oh,
I love Universe.
Oh, just wait. Let me just see that Universe closer up, because is that bling.
Yeah,
and it's different colors. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful.
So I'm doing one of the ponchos in this color, and I'm doing one of the ponchos in the blue.
Beautiful.
Oh, lovely.
And I bought myself some of the winter. Just bear with, I'll go and get it.
No problem. I love that the greener one before the blue. I love even better, because that looked like, oh, beautiful. Oh,
I have that in my cart. They have it on the fall sale now.
I love it.
Yeah, I know. And
the Universe is beautiful.
Yeah.
That Universe is beautiful. Love the bling. Yeah, I love that.
And it's
they have
really nice and soft.
Yeah. The Universe is on their sale now, and they have beautiful fall colors like the one that Linda is having.
Mm-hmm. So I've got this one. I've got a few of the Cotton Kings I've ordered. I've got the blue of the twister, the cream, the grey, the peach, and the pale blue and the lilac. So I've got a few colours of them in solids. 3 of each, because then I've got over 1,000.
Yeah.
Oh,
nice.
Just make sure I've got over 1,000 yards.
Wow. That's
I love
with this. I must say with these two colors, I have 10 balls of each, and they are the bamboo, and it is, let me quickly see. No, forget it. Glasses even. Just read here. Let me ask the young eyes. How many meters on a ball? 120 meters on a ball. So 10 times 10 is 1,200. Of the light, and I'm thinking of the light pink because it's like a nude color. Lovely. Because I've got beads.
Everything.
Got beads because you said there's going to be beads in that knitted shawl, and you'll tell us where to put the beads.
Yeah, I do. I tell you where to put the beads in the tutorial.
So I made a mistake with my beads in the sense that I bought some 3mm beads with a 1 to a 1.2mm hole in the middle, and that's too small. I now realize I must go for a 4mm seed beads glass. That's the description. Seed beads glass 4mm with a 1 to 1.2mm hole in the middle, and that works. That works on just about any, even double knit, fingering to double knit.
I'm using the my Yuki 6.
Where did you buy it?
Amazon.
Let's see. So I'm trying to buy, because I'm close to a local wholesaler, but I'm not clued up with beads. So that whole description is what I needed to know which one to buy. So I've bought some 3mm thingies, so I'll have to find some yarn to use that for. Jamie says, Kath, 2 of my kiddos are, is that Inuit? So naked outside in minus temperatures isn't uncommon. Inuits are Aboriginal people from the Northern Territory up in Canada where the ground is permanently frozen. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. So pretty, I adore Bingy yarns. Their body is adapted to the cold, Jamie? Question mark. Isn't evolution a beautiful thing? I would be miserable, cold hurts me. Aye, absolutely. But I think, isn't it where you, I mean, if you grow up in, I worked for a boss who was Polish, and that man never wore anything but, he wore to work, he would wear a long sleeve shirt, no jacket, no nothing over that as well, because he was never cold. So it took him years before he first put on a, what do you call it, a sweater, or not a cardigan to work, because he was so used to very cold temperatures that our temperatures to him never felt cold. So I was amazed. Anyway, so Dana is going live in 5 minutes. And then while she's live and I've got her on the one side, I'll be doing Linda on the right-hand side. Yes, Linda, I've got it right now. I'll be doing a Linda on the right-hand side. I'm going to knit my little triangle before you go live. So, because although I consider myself quite, how do you say, experienced in knitting, I thought I was advanced until I see the latest tutorials and vloggers in knitting, and I feel like I've got to start over. So, wow. There, yes, for the beads. Oh, Kath says, for the beads, Japanese have a large hole and are the best choice. Miyuki, Togo, and Matsumo are the different brands. But now, where would I get that? Here at the southern point of Africa. That's my question. See, so, but the 4mm ones that I bought at that wholesaler, she had so many, but not all the colors, because I thought I want to buy a little pocket thingy of each of the colors, so that when I decide on a yarn, I don't have to know. I can just pick any yarn because I have sort of most of the colors. Oh. Thank you, Kath, anyway, for that. They cannot tolerate the humidity, actually. I prefer to be on the colder side myself. Good thing I live up here in Canada. I would melt at Ursula's house. What? Wow. Because I'm not melting at my house, I tell you. I rarely am cold either, but when my hands and feet get cold, it hurts. It's because of the fibromyalgia. It doesn't do me good to my joints either. Yes, Amazon. Yes. Okay, the thing with Amazon is that the minute they think that you're importing something, they tax you like crazy. So I've ordered a DVD that my son wanted, but that was like from 2005. I mean, he always wants this stuff that is like, how old? I'm like, why don't you want to buy new things? It's available. Now I must go searching for it. I couldn't find it on the 3 websites in South Africa. So I had to go to Amazon and I found it there. And I just ordered it then because someone gifted him money and he knows what to do with money. He wants certain things ordered. He brings me a list. This is what he wants. Then I'm like, now, can you see it says they're not available because it's this old? Pick something else. Next one on the list. And then, so eventually we found it there. So they did not charge me. Okay, I've got Prime, so there's no delivery fee. They hardly taxed me on it because it's so old. So that was great. But the minute they think you're importing something that's here, boy, they really whack you with oh, yes, I get it. Can you easily buy from China? AliExpress actually sells them too. Well, I will definitely find out because we have a Chinatown, you know, where you can just about, you go from place to, you walk through it. It's apparently a huge, how do you say?
Complex.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's
Like
my best friend, told me about it. She says you go there and you spend like half a day there because you go from one to the other and they have it's like called Chinatown because so if you're telling me that beads are there, I can actually Google and see if they've got that instead of paying all the price from, yeah, they might have that.
Probably do. They probably do.
Yeah, because I was my neighbor actually went with me because we just before that I took him to send a parcel away at Postnet, our Postnet, not the post office, a courier company, the Postnet, and it was sort of opposite the road. And I said, okay, I'm going into this, Jessica, and I'm going into this. It's like a house with rooms of beads. I mean, it's global beads. It's just beads. So for me, who I don't know anything about beads, it's quite overwhelming to walk in there. I have the urge to just walk out straight away because it's too much. So it's not like
the trick to when you go shopping for beads, the trick to do is take a crochet hook with you.
I did.
And then you know whether or not the crochet hook will go through and pull the yarn.
Jessica told me, and I did actually. Yeah. So, you know, thanks, Jessica, you know. So well done, she had it with her. There's the hook. Mom, test, you know. So, no, it's quite great. And then I could choose. But I could then clearly see 4 millimeter was the 4 millimeter and maybe one size bigger was the way to go. Because I don't want to weigh down a shawl. Hi, Jai. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good to see you. We are on our way out here today, and I'm in Australia. We can get things from China, but it takes a couple of months. Yes, I'm so glad I'm not the only one that has to wait months for something. Because I remember Veronica asking me, "You got your parcel yet? You got your parcel yet?" I'm not. It hasn't been a month or two, so no, I'm not worried. So don't you be worried. So
yeah.
That's like how it goes.
Like I was panicking, you know, that book that I got for you and sent to you.
Yes.
Did that take to get to you? 3 months?
It took a while. It took a while. It's a mañana. Today, tomorrow is another day here. Yeah, like if I'm don't panic, then you don't have to panic.
True.
Let's do a square raid for those of you who want to go over to. Ooh, what are you showing? What are you showing? Solo.
This is my beanie.
Oh, I love
that
it.
I made. I decided I bought a lot of hand-dyed bulky yarn, and
Okay.
I very rarely use bulky yarn.
Yeah,
So I decided I'm finally going to, use it because as pretty as it is, when it's just laying on the shelf, it feels like a waste of money. So I made a beanie, and then I had leftovers of all the colors, so I made another one. So now I have two bulky
okay, wait. Just wait.
hand-dyed beanies.
nice.
I must say I have never seen hand-dyed bulky yarn. Never.
I don't normally work with bulky yarn. Like it's really like
Bye-bye,
my least favorite yarn to buy is bulky yarn. I don't work with it, so I feel like it's a waste when I. But
love the colors. Love the colors,
yeah.
says John.
Thank you. I mean, I didn't dye it, but yeah. So but there was this
you
one
bought it. Didn't you buy it?
Yeah,
you bought it.
I bought it. When I bought it, I was already like iffy because, like I said, I don't normally work with bulky yarn, but I haven't seen a lot of dyers who do bulky. Most of the dyers that do hand dyed yarn, they do like fingering and sport weight and maybe DK. So you very rarely see ones that do bulky, and I was very interested to see what it's like. The thing is that each one of these hanks, they are hand dyed. You pay like 19 to 25 euros for one hank, and they only have 70 meters in them because it's a bulky weight. So
that's the thing about chunky yarn too. If I have a ball of double knit, there's so many, 233, 260, maybe 300 meters.
Yeah.
Then you go chunky and it's like, whew, a lot less.
Like somewhere between 70 and 100 meters in one ball. And then you say even if I make a whole beanie out of that, that's like a 6 or 7 euros beanie. And then with the hand dyed yarn, then it becomes like a 25 euros beanie. I think it's like way too much. So I don't think I will ever buy bulky hand dyed yarn again, but I did want to use the 3 hanks that I had. So I got, 2 beanies out of them. And I don't know, I kind of like them. Wait, I'll show you.
I have, Jai says, I'm a dyer and we rarely dye bulky, but most would if asked. Oh, wait, that looks, Jeepers, that looks beautiful. Wait, man, that looks beautiful. Okay, do that side look again. Yay, I love that look. Beautiful. I love that.
I feel silly wearing this because it's like 28 degrees today.
Yeah, well, we don't know that. Here by me, I think it's pretty appropriate that it's about time you put on something.
Well, I'm gradually, kind of. Oh, I like that one. Is that front post?
Oh, I love that pattern. Jeepers, is that your pattern?
I don't know. It's just a ribbed beanie. I didn't use a pattern. I just did like one regular double crochet, one front post. So it's not complicated.
But wait. Did you show, what is that ribbing? What did you use for ribbing? You used double crochet, single crochet.
The bottom is just single crochet.
Now that's a very good idea.
But it's a top down. So you do like 12 double crochets and then you increase. So in the next round, you do 1 double crochet, 1 front post double crochet in each stitch.
Yes.
And then you just work 1 double crochet in the double crochets and 1 front post double crochets around the front post double crochets, and you do the whole beanie that way. So it's like a ribbed, same like you have with knitting,
Yes, beautiful. I really love it. The colors are really pretty. They both do, says Jai. Sandrine says it's pretty.
Thank
Cuthbert
you.
says pretty hats. Elegant model. Oh, yes, we know that. Thank you so much. Yes,
I'm gradually getting rid of, well, I'm going to gradually work all my chunky up because I only work with lace, fingering and DK.
Yeah, me too.
I'm gradually getting rid of, you know, working up.
Yeah.
And,
yes.
I'm going to be giving my, you know, doing as giveaways, just, you know, put them in a bag.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I thought so too, because I mean, when you don't work with it, it just takes space on your shelf that you can fill up with other yarn.
Yeah.
Right?
Don't tell me about filling up shelves. I'm 2.5, and after this one, it's a whole container empty. So I'm emptying my stash here so that I can go on that legitimate yarn haul. So
that's like three hanks of bulky yarn done. Yeah. And then I thought, I mean, I have a few more, and I think I have 3 more, if not maybe 3 or 4 more hanks of the bulky hand dyed. So I'm either gonna make them into like cowls to go along with the beanies, or more beanies, and then I will probably either sell or gift the beanies to different people and clear that bulky shelf on my, so I can fill it up with other.
Well,
yarns.
I've got a full, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 shelves of bulky. I've got 4 bulky. So
wow.
People are going to get nice giveaways.
Oh wow!
Oh,
no,
yes.
I don't have that much, because, like I said, I stopped working with bulky a few years ago, and then like I literally only bought that one because I wanted to see what hand dyed bulky looks like and feels like. But I like generally don't go anywhere over. I don't even have that much Aran, like what we call worsted weight.
Yeah.
I only have like. I think I have 1 shelf of worsted weight from Hobie.
I actually once took a fold up about 4 black trash bags full of anything that wasn't double knit, and gifted it to a girl that I taught how to crochet. Now her husband was not impressed, but I didn't care. And I just, from then on, I've just did double knit, but now I've discovered fingering. So now it's double knit to fingering and smaller. So I don't have anything. So I'm leaning towards getting more fingering on my shelves. So even double knit is getting less. So yes, I'm really looking forward to that. Okay,
I'm definitely with you.
I think I will keep a shelf of Aran, which is 4 weight, because I really like working with Aran. But bulky, I'm not so I don't particularly enjoy it. So I mean, I've got the top shelf there. I've got loads of chenille, and I'm thinking I could actually crochet a baby blanket with them.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yes. Okay, ladies and chat people, I'm calling it a day here in this house. So I'm going to go over. Half of my screen will be on Dana's CCC, and the other half will be following in my ear. That's how I do it if I do 2. One is in my ear, and the other one is just clear, obviously, without the ear. And that way I can sort of know when to listen to which one. And I hope to have mine ready before your live stream. So Linda is going live at 5 p.m. British.
No,
my time. My time, 5 p.m., which is in an hour and 20 minutes. So if you want to join her for that little long. Yes, see you later. There, Debbie says, see you, Linda, later for the cow. And Vera says goodbye. And
link, Ursula, much appreciated.
Reggie, and thank you so much for coming up. And I love the shorter hair. And my British Rose, thank you for coming up. And I was so
Thank you
happy
for
to
having
see
us.
Barb
Yeah,
today.
thank you.
Oh, and I feel for her hand. That is really, I couldn't imagine not
I
crocheting.
so hope that she gets better soon.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yes, absolutely. Bye-bye, Julie. Woolly Knits, my Miss
Bye,
Shetland.
everyone.
Oh, you have
Bye,
a great
everyone.
week and
I'm gonna hop
heart
off
that
too.
mosaic. Bye-bye, my sweetheart.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Reggie. And
Nice to...
I will drop off because I need to go and get ready, and I need to have a cup of coffee. And you get working on the cast on. I'll catch you later.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Ursula, for having me. I really enjoy it.
Thank you.
I'll see you at 4 o'clock. Bye.
Yeah,
everyone.
well, okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
My 5 p.m., your 4 p.m. Yes.
Bye.
Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone that came today. I am so glad that you came. Thank you, Sunita and Jai and Julie and Vera and Debbie and all your wonderful people. And have a super blessed week until Friday. I will see you in the YouTube streets. If not at Dana's, then maybe at Linda's later today. And whoever is going live later today, because I'm parked right here with my projects. And then in the week, maybe Wednesday at Linda's, or Friday again at mine, or Thursday at Veronica's, Steals the Show Crochet and Chef. So yes, see you guys later, and thank you so much. And I'm going to press end broadcast, and bye-bye.